Good evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to the Oracle of War stream, presented to you by Unplugged Games. It's fun to say. All right, guys, episode 6. Here we are. For those of you that are just joining us, or this is your first time watching the stream, I'd like to give you basically introduced our cast. These fun folks here that are exploring the world of Eberron and the magical artifacts that they're finding in the Mournland. But with that, let's go ahead and welcome... well, let's start with Matt. Matt, say hi to the folks at home.
Hello, Internet. I'm Matt, sports fan, gamer, dog owner, and D&D fan, and today I'll be bringing you Amarok, a refugee of Seer. Amarok was displaced after the Day of Mourning when his nation was destroyed by the mysterious arcane energies that essentially ended the war. The magics of the world had left Amarok scarred and altered from human to a shifter frame. Since then, Amarok has lived amongst the cities of Breland on his own, scavenging, trying to survive, until he received a mysterious letter from an old rival, Callie, and made his way to Salvation, where he has met with this group and gone on adventures ever since.
Outstanding. And Sammy.
Hi everybody, I'm Sammy, happy house husband and father to some really great kids. Tonight I will be playing Bartleby, the Warforged fighter. Bartleby was a soldier of Seer before the Day of Mourning, but he doesn't remember any of that because he sustained serious damage to his head. He was found abandoned by Hector Fiddlegadget and his daughter Winifred, who took him back to their workshop and pieced him back together. After Hector's death, Bartleby was claimed by his former employer, the Dezina Museum in Sharn, where I served as a walking museum exhibit. And now I'm working in Salvation on a scrap salvage crew with these illustrious folks after receiving a mysterious missive from someone claiming to be one of Hector's daughters.
Excellent. And Ryan.
Remembered it this time. I am Ryan. I'm not a house husband, but I am a gamer, also a sports fan. I will be bringing you the Kenku cleric Corvid19, who, if you know about Kenkus are normally about 4.5 feet tall and pitch black in color, but because of a magical accident out in the Mournlands, Corvid19 grew to over 6 feet in height and looks almost skeletal and has bright white feathers now. He's an albino. He came across this group while answering the call from the same person that brought everyone else there. And now he goes on adventures with this fine ragtag group.
Excellent. And Camberly.
Hi, I'm Cam. I'm one of the original Unplugged Games members. I hail from the Great North, the U.S.'s hat. I'm going to get a lot of angry people.
And a very fashionable hat, though. It's a very fashionable.
Very fashionable, yeah. And I play Noelia, who's a war orphan Kalishtar warlock, who has followed her crush to salvation, and Blue, her patron quarry spirit that's in her head, has tolerated it, so long as it brings a means to his goals, which remain to be seen exactly what they are. Fun fact for this week is that Blue really does not like Callie. Blue would be very happy to see Callie go out of the picture because Noelia doesn't listen to him so much when Callie's around.
It's because she's too busy twisting her hair. All right, and Allie.
Hi, I'm Allie. Back in action this week. Feeling much better. Thanks, guys, for watching my slow decline into massive ear infection this last week. But yeah, I'm going to be playing Winnie, or Winifred, the artillerist halfling artificer from the plains, who, like Bartleby said, her and her father found him and put him back together. And I have come to salvation with Bartleby as the last little bit of my father that I have left after his untimely death, to meet someone claiming to be my half-sister named Callie, who is a human, because apparently Daddy liked him tall and small, and yeah.
Mr. Fiddlegadget was not one to, distinguish. He was.
Unless it's a goblin, apparently.
You dog.
But
It's
yeah.
Outstanding. And guys, for those of you that didn't get to see Allie's slow decline into almost dying last week, check us out on our YouTube page, Unplugged Games, and that's the last E, make a 3. It's kind of like a hip, cool thing we do. No, it's just because someone else had that name and I had to make some adjustments. But check out episode 5, and you can see Allie after the break slowly take her headphones off and just kind of...
There's a cat.
I think there's a pretty good
There's a
reaction.
cat.
It was awesome. It was so much fun for me to watch, and like, she's actually going to die on screen. This is crazy.
Like she was slowly becoming one.
This could be great for
Outstanding.
views.
And Nirvana, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome. And all right, guys. Well, hey, and that's our cast for the Oracle of War. Hey, I'm Johnny Gots Dice. I am the Dungeon Master and founder of Unplugged Games. I'm semi-retired. Just about a year ago, I left my corporate suit and tie job after spending a long time in the Army and then getting wearing a suit every day, realizing that I was miserable. And I took the plunge last summer and became a full-time Dungeon Master. This is what I do at Unplugged Games. We run a variety of games throughout the week. This is our first foray into streaming, so I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you all have fun watching the type of games that we run. For those of you that didn't know, the music that you're hearing in the background is brought to you by our friends over at Sirenscape. This is also a subtle reminder for our players in case they can't hear the music that I'm playing, that make sure your Sirenscape is up so you can listen to the music that I am pumping through.
Who would forget the music, John? What kind of schmuck?
None of us would ever.
None of my players would
Never.
ever forget to open up
Never.
Sirenscape so that they can hear
What,
all
3
of
and
this
5?
cool stuff. But yeah, guys, so the other thing is, so our adventure takes place in the Eberron campaign setting, a world of rich history built on heroic deeds, evolving magic, and the wounds of a long, devastating war. Action, adventure, good, evil, and 1,000 shades of gray paint the landscape in broad strokes. Ancient mysteries await discovery so they can influence the world and its people. Things to know about Eberron is that magic is built into the very fabric of the world. It pervades everyday life. Great cities where castles scrape the sky prosper throughout the continent of Corvair, and a thriving aristocracy of merchant families controls much of the world's economies, thanks to the edge given them by the mysterious and rare dragon marks. Its people harness magic as a tool to build cities, to sail ships through the skies, and create both wonders and weapons. At this time, the last war has ended. Sort of. The last war plunged the continent of Corvair into a civil war more than a century ago, shattering the 5 nations that made up the kingdom of Galifar. Just 2 years ago, the war ended with the signing of the Treaty of Thronehold and the establishment of the 12 recognized nations and a tenuous peace. The conflicts, the anger, and the pain of the long war remain. However, the new nations seek every advantage as they prepare for the next war to break out on this continent. Near the end of the last war, the nation of Seer was demolished in a cataclysmic event known as the Day of Mourning. What remains of Seer is now called the Mournland. It is said that only the foolhardy and the desperate venture into that place. An outpost called Salvation has sprung up in the nation of Brayland on the fringe of the Mournland. Salvation is populated by desperate scavengers hoping to make money by looting valuable items from Seer's smoking remains, an area that they call the Grey. Scavengers join together to form salvage crews that brave the unpredictable and often deadly landscape of the Mournland, finding items of value and getting out before the lingering magic of the cataclysm destroys them. Some work for patrons, others work for salvage brokers, and others work for themselves. Survival in Salvation requires quick wits, a strong constitution, and a friend watching your back. The Oracle of War is a mysterious magic device that sat untouched in the Mournland for years. During one of our previous sessions, our brave adventurers went into the Mournland to rescue a salvage crew called the Grey Dogs. And it just so happens that, as you heard, all of these folks know Callie Alrun through various points. Noelia has a crush on her. She is Allie's half-sister. She served with Bartleby. She helped Corvid-19 out of a rough situation and has known Amarak for years and years. I think the term we would use is frenemies. After fighting through a mall where, and I did see a couple of these things of, yes, there was a high fashion. They were able to use the Oracle of War, which took battlefield advice that they were able to feed into it and tell them where their enemy was, what the surrounding was like, and the Oracle of War fed them information to make victory all but assured. Oddly enough, for those of you that watched that episode, you're like, wow, that really wasn't that hard at all. You're right, because the Oracle of War was there to help them. On their way back to Salvation, as they're carrying this large 300-pound, about the size of a steamer trunk, they spotted a bright light from a cottage on the top of a hill. And they all kind of were like, oh, crazy bright light in the Mournland. What could go wrong with that? And before they knew it, they were surrounded by undead creatures, zombies and skeletons, which seemed to be converging on this cottage. After a brief fight and realizing that they were in some danger, they escaped into the cottage and began preparing defenses, boarding up windows, covering doors, and a couple of weird things happened. They went down into Bartleby went down into a basement, and there seemed to be a couple of examination tables, a woman laying on a slab, and when Bartleby finally touched the woman, she sat up and went full-on exorcist on him, blood and vomit and all kinds of nasty things, which has affected Bartleby negatively. So at this moment, he is blinded, Sammy, if I remember correctly.
I am suffering from hallucinations.
Oh, that's right.
Vivid
He is
hallucinations for the next 9 hours, and I have disadvantage on ability checks, sir.
So the term I like to use is tripping balls. Is that he is just
goddamn
tripping balls, folks. And the first wave of attacks happened, and again, fighting through the zombies and that kind of stuff. But they have begun to make their way down into the cellar, which they feel might be a little bit more defensible. However, the last thing that all of you should know before we actually get going is that they tried to use the Oracle of War again. And the problem is that the Oracle of War, and as a reminder for everyone, the Oracle of War spit out the following information. It belches purple smoke and suddenly spouted, loud enough for everyone nearby to hear. When dark lanterns flicker in the light of the silver torch, the king in green rides north on a bolt of steel. 2 nations prepare for war as all eyes turn to sky blue. The oracle trembled, then simply began repeating, "Third protocol activated. Third protocol activated. Third protocol activated." And that's where we pick back up with our players. So you guys are in the cellar. As a reminder, guys, you guys have the handout of the basically location. But let me do a couple of quick things here. Let's change our music to something a little
more dire.
Something a little bit more dire inside the cottage.
And you said we'd all retreated to the safety of the cellar.
Yes, you guys were finishing their last session of Amarak standing by the door, yelling, "Come on, come on!" and everyone a couple people grabbing the Oracle of War and moving downstairs. Before we actually get going, as you had defeated the first wave of the undead that had broken into the house, you guys will all be able to take a short rest.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thank
Hey,
goodness.
Johnny, technical question for you there, bud. I don't know how much you remember, but I remember me doing a dumb. Do you remember me leaving my spear in a skeleton? Because I remember me doing that.
I seem to remember you leaving your spear in a skeleton, sir.
Okay, so just
Yeah, but he's
clarifying that.
The Lady McCann things.
I do have the fucking arm blade, so we're not unarmed, but I do not have my spear.
Yes,
Be
Darkside,
careful when
welcome.
you
Welcome to the stream, Darkside. Thanks for joining us this time.
Yeah, thanks a lot, bud.
Be careful when you deploy it, because you're stoned, you might become unarmed.
Oh, again, hold on. Wait, I'm ready for it. Kinda. There it was.
My fingers have fingers.
I have a question, Johnny.
Yes.
So we're taking a short rest, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And you said last time I was almost done with my cannon. Could I complete my cannon?
She wants a boomstick.
I
bud.
just want a
She just wants a
boomstick.
boomstick.
Just
If
want my broomstick.
well, here's the thing: if you choose to not help with fortifications, you can have your cannon.
Oh yeah, screw you guys. I'm
She
not
did all
finishing
four
this
fine
cannon.
upstairs.
I did all of it upstairs. You guys didn't help me last time. I'm building my cannon.
All right. Let's start this. So Bartleby, his fingers are growing fingers, which is just fun. Winnie is working on her cannon. What is Noelia
Tinkering.
doing?
She's going to be casting mage armor on herself and anyone who can take it. I don't think there's anyone else but me that's below 16. But I'm gonna make sure everyone has it.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you had casted that already, and it lasts for 8 hours. If we took a short rest, it should still be up. Yeah.
Yeah, you're still.
I didn't cast it for the last battle. I went right into swinging. Last time I cast it was back when that would have been too smart to do it for the last battle. Yeah. So she didn't actually. She was at a 14. So I did. I didn't write it down if I did. I didn't have a click.
Outstanding. And how about Corvid-19? What is Corvid doing?
Well, there's a bunch of, dead bodies down here, right?
Correct.
He's going to go poking around them without actually poking them.
Okay.
See if he can't find anything of use.
Let's see. Let me see if there's actually anything else in here, because I think Bartleby found the only thing that I would really talk about being important to have. The Blommet, which is important.
Yeah, very important.
But yeah, guys,
Don't
so you
fucking touch it.
You do see, like I said, there are 6 examination tables. You see 2 sets of stairs, one leading back up into the cottage, and then on the eastern wall you see another set of stairs that you assume leads outside.
Okay. Well, if I don't find anything, is there any way I can take a little peek out that other one?
Yes, so you make your way up the stairs, Corvid, and I need you to, as you kind of prop the door open and peek in, yes, you see as far as the eye can see, you see husks of bodies all beginning to converge on this cottage. Then no one's moving too fast. It's just moving in that general direction.
All right. Well, I will turn back to my party and say, the dead, they are everywhere. Otherwise, I'm going to start barring these entrances to the basement.
All right. So inside of the basement, the only thing that you can really use is, let's see. The cellar's eastern wall contains large built-in shelves, obviously made from coffins. The shelves contain a dozen corpses untouched by decay. And as a reminder, guys, a massive wolf head, the symbol of the nation of Karnath, is painted in dried blood on the ceiling.
I'm sorry, you said they were not decaying?
They were not decaying.
Well, that's not concerning at all.
Johnny, can Corvid use his Eyes of the Grave to see if any of them are actually active undead creatures?
Yes. No, actually, the bodies in here are just well-preserved corpses.
I like it.
Those dead are dead. And I'll point to the corpses when I say that.
All right, guys. I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
So great at this. Yeah.
Let's see. Bartleby is at disadvantage. Winnie is at disadvantage. And technically, Corvid is also at disadvantage for this roll.
All right.
That's 15 for me, Johnny.
Okay.
13.
My disadvantage roll would be a 14.
19.
6.
Yay! Everybody, well done. All right, no, and actually, this makes sense. So, Noelia, as you're kind of getting around there, you begin to see the gray dogs kind of do some weird huddle up, where they all kind of are like, all right, so they're, and you kind of think maybe they're making plans, and stuff like that, but you hear Nella Hawthorne, who was the other halfling, say, I'm telling you, that was a verse from the Draconic Prophecy. If that thing is spouting off the Draconic Prophecy, if it wasn't valuable before, it's priceless now. And as they look over at you, Noelia, you see them all quiet down very quickly, and just oh yes, let's definitely get some fortifications up, and we don't know how many undead are out there.
I'd like to use my mind link to go into that halfling's head and go, what you talking about?
Mess her up, Noelia. Get her.
Just defenses against the undead.
Oh, you're actually gonna fight?
What? There's no place unless we run.
You looked like you wanted to hide earlier. I'm just gonna leave her head. I don't want it. I've been scathing enough.
Nice. Noelia, roll me a
imagination.
Noelia, roll me a secondary perception check.
Oh. That one's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, you're like I said, they seem to be now helping to kind of break apart some of those bookshelves. They're kind of tossing the bodies to the side. And yeah, they're trying to start helping to... There's no way to necessarily bar the doors, but you can make it more difficult for anyone trying to come in.
I was going to ask
we roll hit dice.
Hence your short rest, yes.
Okay, let's all make sure. I don't want to do it and then...
I was going to say I rolled 17 on my 2 hit dice that I rolled. But
there you go.
I was going to ask you, the door to the cellar that we came down, it was a latch, right? It wasn't like a door, it was like a...
Yes, it was a latch.
Okay, cool. Is there any kind of handle on this side of the latch that we can see you facing down?
Nope.
Crap. There goes that idea.
Uh-oh. Oh, hey. I'm back to full.
Me too.
I don't have a lot of hit points, though. That's alright.
What else do I have in my inventory?
Is my cannon done?
Hold on. Almost. All right, guys. As you guys are preparing defensive, the air inside the cottage suddenly flares with a bright spectral light, almost blinding you. The radiance, you assume, kind of swells and comes to the center of the wolf head in there, and then again begins to dissipate. You assume shooting up into the sky. Yes, guys. All of you that are in there, the radiance pours out of the floor, swirling skyward, and all of you catch a shiver as the magical light was swirling around your body.
You said it went into the wolf's head or came out of it?
So, where you are in the cellar, you assume that if you would have been upstairs, you would have seen that light just kind of like a spotlight shooting up into the sky.
Mm-hmm. Like a giant...
Okay, who cast that?
The other halfling's looking at you, Noelia, like, did you cast that?
Did I cast that? Blue, did we cast that?
Blue's like,
No, I don't think so.
Corvin's gonna try and cast Sacred Flame on the wolf head.
Roll me a... Okay, so Sacred Flame does what type of damage?
Radiant.
Yeah, nothing happens. I mean, you shoot the ceiling and there's a scorch mark, but the wolf head is still there.
All right. Well, let's try Toll the Dead. Necrotic.
Okay, yes, you shoot the wall, and...
Bong.
And the bong goes off.
Oh.
You
And
guys...
then?
Nothing.
Damn it.
Oh, hey guys, I meant to mention before we got into all that fighting there, I picked up some papers. I'm not sure. I mean, I've already read them and I know everything that they say, but maybe you guys want to take a look at them and see if they can help you guys out.
Yeah, you read them. Uh-huh.
Corvid holds his hand out.
So it was there's an anatomy book, there's the sketch of a hand, there's a spell scroll. I'm not mentioning the money.
Are you handing all of that over to me?
Yeah.
Including the spell scroll? Do I
Yeah.
know what spell? That's the first thing I'm going to look at. The spell scroll. Do I
Spell
know
scroll.
What it says, Johnny?
Yes, so you have a sketch of a severed hand with the name Shemp written beneath it. A spell scroll of false life. And there you go.
Well, I know Shemp. We got acquainted last time.
So, Corvid, you killed Shemp and the 2 feet, right?
I did not kill any of those. Those
Oh,
were
no,
all
that was Noelia. Noelia killed the two feet.
I think she killed the hand, too, because I was just trying to make it go away while I was rolling the bucket.
Yeah, she blasted it.
She's quite violent.
So do I see Corvid like throwing all this magic at stuff?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try a firebolt.
Okay.
That's the wood floor.
At the wolf's head.
It's on a wood floor.
It's alright. We can put it out.
Oh, God.
Wait, hang on. Let me make sure I can do this real quick. Yeah, right here. I can snuff out a small campfire really quick with prestidigitation. It'll be fine.
There, yes.
It's not gonna catch
as
like
long
that.
as there is a plan, we're good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Guys, calm down.
So bad.
Do I need to roll to hit it?
Winifred's plans have a 75%.
No, you
chance
auto
of
hit.
success.
I mean, you're
Oh,
shooting.
okay.
You're hitting the broadside of a barn here, guys. You're just. It's
Alright. Well, I rolled really well. 6 fire damage.
all right. Yes, and a small fire starts on the ceiling.
I put it out.
There, very good. Yeah, and the wolf's head is still there.
That's great.
Use your brain, Winifred. Corvid says in Bartleby's voice.
Amarak's gonna stop and look at the wolf's head. Does anybody remember what the Orc of War was saying before we scrambled down here? Did anybody remember that?
Third protocol activated.
Yes, because the thing is still saying about every 15 seconds, and I'm only doing this to not drive anyone insane, it just keeps saying, third protocol activated.
Huh.
But there was a thing it said before that.
Yeah, it was...
For those of you that watched our first couple streams, it's almost sounding something like SWB audio not registered.
I remember.
Everyone remember that?
I remember.
Those were good
I
times.
do.
Flavor can say that now.
All right, guys. So, Bartleby, roll me a... How do I want to do here? Bartleby, roll me an intelligence saving throw.
The last one did not go well, John. This one did not go poorly. We are -1 on that, brings you to a 10 flat.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you're still tripping balls, buddy.
Yeah,
No.
figured I
You're
was.
just-
There was a rat in the corner, and it like multiplied into 3 rats, and then came back together and went into a hole. It was bananas, buddy. I'm having a time over here trying to help Winnie with her cannon. Like I'm her clamps, right? So like I hold the parts, but they're just dancing, and I keep moving, and she has to correct my hands.
Just
whole
like
experience.
constantly slapping you, like, stop. Alright. Hold still.
I cannot. Winifred, everything is moving.
I can tighten it up so you can't move.
He considers that for a second. I do not think that is wise at this time. I will do my best to hold my hands steady.
Thanks, buddy. You're doing good. You didn't see anything else though, right, Bartleby? Just the crazy lady that spit on you?
There were multiple books. I put them in my bag. And he starts looking around for
Books?
like, I have 4 bags. And I start like reaching through the ethereal bags until I finally grab the right bag, and I open it up and I start pulling out the book, and it's just wiggling in my vision, and I'm like, this, and I just lay it on the ground in front of him.
Take the book.
All right. So, as you begin to read the book, allow me to show you guys. We're going to look at the letter handout. So we'll show the folks at home. And as you begin to read it, the page that is not true damaged just says, "And it seems Shemp enjoys staying submerged in the kitchen wash basin. What a peculiar pet. The 16th of Olhun received a visit today from an undercover agent loyal to King Caius III, sent here to check up on the field operations. She was most impressed by the beacon and the durability of the specimens it called up from the front, though she was disappointed to learn that I could only safely use it during the day. Something about her seemed very sad. She had lost a sister in the war, it turned out. She brought with her a crystal skull that had tremendous power over the dead, but despite my best efforts, she would not part with it. The 19th. Today I uncovered something interesting and handy to remember in case of emergency. A ritual to reverse the effects of the symbol on the cellar ceiling. Instead of calling my dead friends home, the beacon would keep them away from this place should authorities come poking about. All it requires are the destruction of the 5 necromantic foci that I use to draw power into the symbol, and the spilling of a droplet of my own blood from a cut made by a magical blade. Jagged's arm blade should do the trick."
I need an adult.
There are no adults here, Winifred. It is
Hush,
just us.
hush, hush. I'm gonna walk over to Amarak.
What do you need?
This seems really important, and I think I know what's going on, and I shove it in his hands.
Awesome. Do me a quick favor. I need you to roll me a perception check, Winnie.
Oh, okay. That's my strong suit. Well, good thing I'm a halfling, because I'm going to use a luck, because I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Would have been her first of the campaign, but she's a
No, I've rolled them before, but I'm a halfling. Oh, that's so much better. 19.
That is, in fact, better. So as you kind of flip through the rest of the journal, you start figuring out, just looking at some of the journal entries, realizing that what they were doing here is that they were, as battles were being waged, the beacon would go, and they were actually summoning dead soldiers off the battlefield to move back to the front to fight. So that is what has been happening here. All right, guys. Well, with that, Winnie, as you walk over to Amarak and say, "I think I know what's going on here," With that, the loudest choir of discordant moans you've heard so far is at your doorstep. The smell of death and blood is thick in the air. The dead want you to join them.
Do something, Emmerich, now!
And with that, guys, I need initiative.
Oh boy.
As you see crashing through the stairs from outside and from inside, 6 skeletons and 6 zombies entering the room.
19 for me.
A natural 20 leads to a 22.
Woo! Go Barbie!
I'm
did
gonna
not
use a
have
stone
a-
on the floor. Don't even fucking woo me.
I know.
I did not have a natural 20, but I also had a 22.
Outstanding.
Dex is 15 for the splitter.
Had a 6.
20 for Dex.
I had a dirty 20.
Outstanding.
And Corbin has the higher 22.
He's a quick beard.
He's a quick bird.
He's got that reach. That long
Bird
reach.
is the word.
All right, guys. So, wherever you guys are at, Winnie, you are just finishing. Ooh. Huh. I need you to roll me dice to see you stopped working on your cannon.
You horrible.
Oh,
I'm still holding the pieces.
I just wanted to use it so bad.
I know you did, and then you decided, let's look in this book.
What am I rolling?
What,
Tinker check?
Yes, your tinker check.
Okay, so it's just D20 plus my proficiency bonus?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. No pressure or anything.
No
guys.
pressure.
Don't screw me. Okay, okay. 17.
17. Literally, you basically have to tighten one bolt before your cannon is ready.
Ah! That's what I will do on my turn.
Fair enough. All right, guys. So, as the zombies and skeletons enter, basically you have their 2 groups. So you've got 3 skeletons and 3 zombies coming in from the stairs from outside, and another basically groups of 3 pouring in from inside of the house. And Corvid.
Right, well, Corbin doesn't have a solution, so he's going to shoot the first monster he sees.
Okay.
No, I'm not, because it's not going to let me roll. Yes,
Okay.
I am. There we go.
I'm going to do a thing.
22 with the thing, with the pew-pew.
Yes, a 22 will hit. And you basically the first zombie coming in.
Yep. Max damage on that one, 13.
Oh, nice.
I shoot it in the zombie
I
balls.
make the shooting noises and things happen. All right. Math. There we go. Got it. All right,
It's hard
Bartleby.
sometimes. All right, Bartleby is going to step up next to Winifred and hand her her cannon thing so she can tighten her last screw. Pulling out his arm blade and hold action, defend her if anyone comes near us.
All right.
That's my big buddy.
And
Hurry up, get that put together. We do not have
Winnie.
time.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna use my action to screw on that little nut.
excellent. You and it begins to whir to life. What is? Can you
right.
do me a favor? Describe your cannon for me.
Alright, it's pretty small. They're not very big, but it's this really cute little cannon. It has these mechanical legs, and it kind of pops to life, and it looks like a little bird a little bit.
Okay.
And it starts to walk as my bonus action. It can walk 15 feet. And it moves 15 feet in front of us. And is there anything like right directly in front of
Yeah,
us?
you've got
okay.
zombies and skeletons. They are flooding into the room.
It's gonna fire and launch a 15-foot cone of fire.
Something, you
And
big dumb
they need to
bird.
make a dex save.
Which door are you aiming at? The door leading up into the house or the door from
Yes.
outside?
I guess, is there more coming from the inside or the out?
Equal numbers because your DM is lazy and your DM just
Okay,
made
cool.
2 little columns.
I'll just blow them from the house, because maybe if we can get them out of the house, we can run up there. Stuff gets better.
Excellent.
So they just need to make a dex save of 14.
All right, 2 zombies save. However, the rest all failed.
12 points of fire damage, half on a save. As the little bird beak opens up and just a big old blast of fire comes out.
Excellent.
Boom. And I just stand back with my goggles on, like a little mad scientist going,
Nice. All
Seems
right,
incredibly dangerous, Winifred.
Amarak.
Corvid is
Side.
impressed by the other bird.
How many of those
Amarak
did you make?
Just
gonna
one.
bonus action shift since he gets that per short rest. So my AC goes up by 1 and gets 7 temporary HP. Alright, and then for his action, he's going to spin around and fire a sacred flame at one of the zombies coming down from the upstairs.
Okay.
And pump a little bit of radiant energy into that zombie, hopefully. Alright, they must make a dex of 14.
Got it. Roll me a D3, sir.
Okay. Something. 2.
All right. And you said what was the save?
14.
It makes it save.
Okay. Then nothing.
Outstanding. All right. So, we're going to start with the group, and just so I can get a visual, where was everyone? If you guys can all give me a point of reference on your map. Where were you? See what they're going to do? Everyone watch them cheat right now. We were all over
Wherever
here.
Winifred was. Center table
I
there,
was. Wait,
Uh,
Amrak should go first.
yeah,
Yes,
Amarak
sure.
was. I was standing next to the near to the stairs because I was in the process of trying to barricade them.
Okay.
And
Got
when
it.
he had just come up and given me the book. By the way, you're muted, Allie.
I'm not muted. My microphone is up there.
Yeah, that's completely different. Completely
So
different.
different.
All right, guys. So Amarak, I understand where you are. So you were here. Allie was right here.
I would have been right behind him then. If
Yep,
I
you
was...
sure would have.
yeah.
And then you had to run back to get where
Yeah.
where you were working. Bartleby steps up here. Where was Noelia?
Within earshot of Callie.
Got it. So Noelia is over here. And Corvid, you were coming down from technically outside. Are you kind of sticking around that
No.
area?
After I had investigated outside, I went to Noelia to get all the books. So I am technically next to Noelia.
Fantastic. All right, guys. And then these guys are over here because they were trying to be sneaky with themselves. All right, guys. So, with that, the first zombie is coming up and going to take a swing at Amarak. It will miss. The next zombie, also coming up at Amarak. This one is going to hit you, though, Amarak. And for a whopping... I'm rolling dice. 7 points of damage, sir.
Got
Third
it.
zombie misses, and my
Johnny.
skeletons. Yes.
I just wanted to let you know my cannon does have AC and hit points.
Oh yeah.
So they can attack it.
I gotcha. And the skeletons are using bows. And Amarak, what's your AC?
19.
Yep, they all miss.
Okay.
Hey, Johnny, that fellow that stepped up on Amarak, is he close enough to receive that attack I've been holding?
I have you technically about 5 feet away.
That's fine.
Okay.
I dare him to take one step closer, though.
All right. Fair enough. And then, let's see. My other 3 zombies are moving up into... let's see. Are they going after you guys or the other group? They're going after you guys. Okay. Corvid, you got 3 zombies coming up on you. Corvid AC?
19.
All 3 of them miss, and 2 bows are getting shot at you, and 1's getting shot at Noelia. Noelia, you get hit with a skeleton's bow for 8 points of damage.
Hey.
And Noelia.
I'm going to cast Shatter
Nice.
Nice.
into the part of the zombies, wherever the thickest cluster of them seem to be.
You see there's a group that probably the group it's not even the ones that are attacking you. So you have a couple sticking back by that side door that leads outside. But
Yep.
most of that group that's came in from the house are all grouped together that you think you could probably get all of them with a shatter.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay?
So it'll be a con save of 14. Oh, that's a good one. 15, it's 18 damage on a fail and 9 on a save.
All right. You see all 3 skeletons, the bones blow apart and rattle on the ground. And oddly enough, the zombies all made it. So all 3 zombies are still standing.
It's the flesh holding them together.
Yes,
Yeah.
fact. And that is
They at least got a little hurt.
excellent. All right, and the other group. The Grey Dogs are actually fighting back and are shooting bows at the zombies and
Well, it's
end
about time.
up doing damage to each of them. Okay, guys. With that, we are at the top of round 2. So that would be Corvid.
Is the wounded zombie next to me?
Um,
Or did I kill it in one shot?
no, you didn't kill it. No, the zombie was still standing. It's still there. It's still up.
Is it one that made it next to me to swing at?
Yes.
All right, then I will follow through and whack at it with my mace. For a natural 1.
Oh.
Already going great.
I
So
need
I'm
you.
not using
I need
inspiration.
Corvid to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Also another natural 1.
Oh
No
no!
Yeah, you guys can see it if you're in the.
I
D&D
saw it.
Beyond
I
thing.
saw it.
That is harsh, bro.
All right,
Double
Corvid,
awesome.
you are prone, and your mace goes skittering across the floor. Oh, whoa! And you fall down backwards.
Wow.
Just not good, sir. Just not good at all. All right, Bartleby, you look over and you see Corvid down on the ground. Or you see 6 Corvids down on the ground.
Burn! Do you require assistance? And then I hear the zombie moan behind me, and I turn back to see like 90 zombies pressing in on Amarak, and and lunge at the one nearest Amarak
Okay. Roll
for
2.
a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Guys, what is going on?
Put
Should
those
open
dice
up
in jail.
Guys,
I
get rid
need
of those
I need a
dice.
dexterity saving throw, sir.
Dexterity saving throw showing 18. So.
Yes, you just lose your footing, sir. And I'm going to have you be -1 to hit next round because you are just
got
a
it.
little bit wonky.
Amarak, stay still.
Stop moving! You're fine. Oh God. Yeah. All right, Winnie, you just see shit happening. Like it's
What the
just all
hell?
over the place.
What's wrong with you guys? Get our shit together. We're gonna die. I'm assuming I'm far enough back that I'm not into melee.
You're not in melee, no.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you
I
should be
want
5
to
feet
stay.
behind us now.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay like behind Bartleby, and I'm gonna load my little light. I have like a little hand crossbow, kind of like Bartleby. We're twinsies, we're matchies. And I'm gonna shoot right between his little metal legs at one.
I do not
Okay.
have
Balls,
metal
look out.
legs.
Whatever. You're big ones. I'm small. Okay.
Oh, what a session for failure. What a monster.
19 to hit one of them.
And you said you're shooting at the zombies, right?
Yeah, just a zombie.
All right, roll me a d3.
A D3. How do I do that?
Roll a d6 and divide by 2.
Oh, okay. Yes, I can do that. I rolled a 3, so.
Perfect. So a 2.
Just use-
All right, roll your damage.
It's not very good. 10.
Yeah, you see a zombie go down.
Awesome. And then I'm gonna be like, go on, little birdie, say hello again. And it's gonna go poof and blast again on
Okay.
my bonus action.
Hello.
So here's the tricky part. So because now they're in melee combat, are you throwing a template over Amarak? Because the skeletons are
So
down.
small, can it move in front of it? It's
No,
considered small.
it is considered small, but even if you can occupy technically, even if we were on a virtual tabletop, I
well-
would say that
Is there a wall next to Amarak?
yes, I will.
You climb
Okay,
up
so
the wall and blast them, as it
Fa-
can do that too.
got it. But so you're basically though you're kind of over
Kinda
the
like
door.
Caddy Cordy. Yeah.
Got it.
I'll
But
probably
now
get the door.
you're
It's
but
alright,
you
though.
are now right next to the door, so that if monsters keep coming in, that is the first thing they see.
That's okay. I can take it.
Okay,
It's got a higher AC than I do.
gotcha. All right.
Alright, yeah, so it just kind of like weirdly climbs up the wall next to Everak, and then it kind of looks at him, and then it looks back, and it opens up its beak again.
It makes and it made it save. What's roll damage?
Okay. 2d8. 8 points fire damage.
Outstanding. And you guys, all of the zombies that had come down from inside of the house are now dead. It's just the ones that are in the other group. All right. And with that, Amarak.
Alright, and the zombies are gone and the skeletons, right?
Yes.
They were destroyed, yep. Okay.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna move towards the other group, and can I get to a skeleton without having to go through the zombies, or are they kind of like...
No, you can get to the skeletons. They're closer to the door.
Okay, can I move on to one of the skeletons and just take a whack at it with the mace?
Got it?
Okay. Mace, what are you? That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay. Where's the button? Looks like 8 points of bludgeoning damage against that skeleton.
All right.
And that's it.
Outstanding. All right. So, the two zombies that were on Corvid are attacking. They both miss. You're wiry, just on the ground.
Tight.
That's awesome. The one that is,
Turtled.
yes, the one that is next to Noelia also misses. And the three skeletons turn and swing at Amarak with short swords now. They drop their bows.
One of them can swing with disadvantage for if you'd like.
How is that?
For my shield. Because I'm standing next. I know he moved, didn't he?
He moved, buddy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You guy, you.
All right, Amarak. Yes, you get hit for 6 points of slashing damage. All right, the two zombies. That's everybody there. Our intrepid other adventure, or Noelia.
Yes. I'm going to. There's 3 zombies around me.
Yeah, well, there's one zombie around you. There's 2 that are basically like trying to curb stomp Corvid.
I'm going to take care of the one that's on me with an Eldritch Blast.
Got it.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That was a 1, so it does 5 damage.
All right. It is still standing there. Zombie angry.
Yeah. That one's going away.
The group is trying to shoot bows, but they're shooting, but they're missing. And we are back, top of round 3. Corvid.
All right, so I'm going to use. How far away is my mace since I dropped it? Is that my
Your
feet?
mace is a couple feet is pretty far away.
All right, the one that's still almost dead that I shot is still in front of me, right?
Correct.
All right, well I'm going to use half my movement to get back up, and I'm punch it in the face.
Okay.
Punching it for an
Make it-
11.
An 11 hits.
And I do 1 damage.
Nice. That's solid. That's solid.
Those feathers are just not a lot of punch behind them.
They're very soft. It's like getting hit with a very.
Petting.
Ooh, pillow.
Feather pillow.
Oh,
He hasn't learned
Yeah.
how to punch yet. He's not
you
a,
guys.
he's not a monk yet.
All right, and Bartleby.
All right. So Bartleby is going to turn around to look for the Amarak he was supposed to be defending and move that way.
Okay.
We've got Corvid's got 2 guys over him, right?
Yes.
He just stood up and punched one.
Yep.
So I'm gonna run up behind that guy he just punched, and I think we're gonna try to give him the slice.
I got it.
Oh, it's a bad roll, buddy. -1 for our last thing plus stats. We're looking at a 7 to hit that bad
Hey,
boy.
you miss a zombie, sir. You
By 1,
miss
huh?
a zombie by 1. For those of you that didn't know, armor class of a zombie is an 8. They
Man,
don't
that is
dodge.
A shame.
That is in fact a shame. All right, Winnie.
So did I take care of all the ones that were coming in from the house?
Yes, the ones that were coming in
Oh.
from the house are all
Okay.
gone.
All right. I guess I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to move the cannon just closer, 15 feet closer to the other ones.
Got it. Yes, you're able to kind of get over near the. Well, again, you're behind Amarak, and Amarak and Bartleby had kind of moved over there, so your thing is crawling up behind them.
Okay, I won't blast them then. It'll wait. It'll just sit there. Guess that would be bad. I don't want to set Amarak on fire again.
Just saying, he's in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe that's just.
Yeah, you know.
We have a stat for
I
that,
didn't
Allie.
do that.
Why track the stat if we're not going to do it?
Okay, you know, I don't want to blast you too, though, Bartleby. You're there.
I'm AC 19. We'll be all right.
You have to make a deck save. It
Yeah,
doesn't
there is no.
Well,
There,
that's-
bro, there's no to hit on a
That's
template.
That's not the worst
Okay.
thing we could do. Deck saves work. Like, it's not terrible.
Are you guys telling me to freaking attack you?
No, there's a
man,
meta.
take your time.
Apparently, there's 2 meta
Okay,
pigeons that are
fine.
talking to you
I'll
about.
just blast.
I'm
I'll
so
be
sorry.
like, sorry.
Caw.
All right. Let's see.
Gonna ignite again.
I need deck saves from Amarak and Bartleby.
It's only a 14, guys.
Boy.
Oh, but I rolled really good.
Oh, I just made a 14.
You save.
Hey, Bartleby.
Bartleby didn't make it.
Bartleby, what did you roll?
No,
I rolled a natural one.
No.
You need to get rid of those dice.
die.
Those dice.
I can't. They've got little gears on them. They're my Bartleby dice. They're so cool.
Well, I rolled 11 points of fire damage as my bonus action.
How much?
All right.
11.
Do I
If you
take half
save, you
first,
take
Dave?
half.
You take
Yes.
half.
It's still not
Yes.
particularly great.
11.
So, 5.
All right.
Oh, Bartleby.
All right. So one of the skeletons
Winifred,
goes.
that is very hot.
I'm so sorry.
One of the skeletons goes down. One of them is still standing.
Okay,
and
well, I'm
one
gonna
looks
shoot
like
him.
it's saved. Okay.
Reload my little. Yeah, here we go. So sorry, Bartleby. You'll be alright. Okay.
It's not the kind of trick I do for everyone, he says.
I rolled an 11.
Uh,
It's not great.
An 11 on a skeleton. Let me
Yeah.
just double check. I don't believe that
I think
hits.
that misses.
That does, in fact, miss.
Can I use my inspiration?
You can use your inspiration to
Yay,
reroll.
I have a
that.
special one from Johnny.
Man, I had one of those too, but I'm a.
Oh, that's
I'm a
much
fool.
better. That's a 15 base.
A 15 hits.
Okay. 58. Okay. 9.
All right, and yes, that actually, the skeleton that saved its throw that goes down from a crossbow bolt. All right, guys. And with that, it's the skeleton's turn. So the skeleton's turns around and swings at, well, they got 2 targets now. So Amarak, you're low, Bartleby's high. It's low. Swing it at Amarak.
With disadvantage, por favor.
I critted.
You're on.
I hit a crit too, you jerk. You jerk.
You can't have these nice things.
Ooh, with a 19
Man,
for the disadvantage roll.
this is the worst shield ever.
Well, it's on fire right now.
Get me away from the crits.
It's fair.
That's good.
Amarak,
Keep a crit off you.
you're going to take 4 points of slashing damage as the skeleton
That could have been way worse.
swings at you.
Yeah.
All right, and let's see. The zombie on top of Noelia swings and misses. One of the zombies is swinging at Corvid, misses, and the one at Bartleby misses. They all missed.
Yay.
They are not
Thanks,
good at their
buddy.
job, except that one guy. He did okay. He did okay.
He was
I was
robbed.
inspired.
He was inspired. A point of inspiration for that skeleton. All right, Noelia.
Just do another Eldritch Blast.
Got it.
Hope it goes a little bit better. No. That isn't that one.
Oh,
Yeah, join the fucking team, babe.
Holy shit.
It's alright. Wait till level 4. Just wait.
This is
guys.
great.
Okay.
We're never going to see level
Yeah,
4.
we're
This
gonna
great
we're
team.
get
I-
to level
The
4.
ironic part is the dice I was rolling with, I dropped on the floor just before that roll, and it rolled to a 20
Yep.
on the floor.
Oh.
That's
I'm
fair.
like, ah, it's fine. I'm gonna roll this one, and this one.
Oh, and you see, hey, here's something. That's one of my house. That was always a house rule when I played in person. Dice cannot touch the floor. So that was always a very big thing for me. Is that I would always have players that would fall off the table and they'd be like, "It's a 20." I'm like, "It's the floor. The floor is lava. The floor is
Yeah.
lava.
Lava, it just melted.
The
your
floor
foot,
is lava.
sorry.
Sorry, it just melted."
Dice are made of cheap plastic.
We
bro,
do
sorry,
it like
man.
if it rolls out of your dice tray, it doesn't count.
Oh god, see, that's why I never played with dice trays, because I liked seeing my dice like sail across the table and like, no, easy.
Like
all
you're
right.
playing craps or something.
Yes, exactly. Noelia, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Johnny loves craps. Fact about Johnny.
That is a fact.
That's a 19.
19, yes.
That one plus 3, 22.
Yes, you do not fall down. So that is good. And you hold on to your weapon. You will be at a -1 to hit next time, though, because you basically, as you put your hand out, you ended up, like, poking the zombie, and it jammed your finger, and you're like, ow! Ow! Effer! That hurts! I don't know anyone else. Like, I always feel like getting your finger jammed is one of the worst pains there is, so that's...
It's way worse than any pain that mankind has ever
Yeah,
had to
so-
endure.
so-
It's one of the worst things.
So definitely...
Except stepping on a Lego. That's a little worse.
Or stepping on a D4.
Boy.
Oh, stepping on a D4, I would argue, is worse than a Lego.
Designed to destroy your foot.
Caltrops.
They are-
It's a caltrop.
That's all they are. That's all they are.
That's all it is. Okay, so that was that. Hey, let's go to the top of round 4. What do you say, Corvid?
All right, well, this thing is still in front of me after I hit it and punched it, and Bartleby fell on his ass and got lit on fire by your own friend, right? So it's still kicking.
I didn't fall down. I'm all right.
So I'm gonna sacred flame this wounded guy.
Okay.
For a Dex 13 saving throw. God. I got a 1 for damage.
It failed,
Man, that
and
is 6
you know what?
before halftime.
This thing is going to take all of it, just because it just failed. So, yeah,
1 damage.
No, not
power
a-
hit,
yeah,
sir.
never mind.
Power
I should
hit.
have just punched him in the face. I guess. I mean,
I'm just saying that did some work last time.
So all in.
Toy.
I've
Toy-
hit this thing
toy.
3 times.
Toy.
3 times.
So toy.
With
Super
for
toy.
max damage
Incredibly
once,
toy.
1 damage each other time. I
Excellent.
guess I'm gonna stand here and just wait for him to punch me back.
You're like, come on, come on. All right, Bartleby.
Can I move up on Corbin's left there and assist?
You sure can.
I lay into that dude with my sword. With a natural 20.
Oh, yeah, you do, buddy. Roll that sweet,
crit,
sweet
crit.
damage.
8 plus 4 is 12, plus stat is 14, sir.
Hey
14
guys,
damage.
that zombie is not only dead, super dead.
Already got one, no big deal. There's another
Still
fellow over
stealing
here, right?
There is, in fact, another fellow right next to him.
Are you gonna do it?
Action, sirs, let's do it again.
Okay.
Not another natural 20. We roll a 10 to hit the gentleman? I don't think that hits him, does it?
It's a
Zombie or
zombie,
skeleton?
sir. Yes, a 10 hits the zombie.
Ooh, I say ooh, for 8 damage on that gentleman.
All right.
Get him, Barbie.
Those gentlemen.
Excellent. And Winnie.
Alright, I'm gonna move my cannon forward, not to blast my friends.
Okay. I mean, they're there, and they all seem fine.
Oh, okay, well, I don't want to do it again. So I'll move it out in front of him. It'll just kind of like squeeze past him, kind of like making little tweet noises, like. And then it'll just get ready and blast fire again.
Okay.
I love this thing. Guys, play an artificer. It's fun.
They are fun.
7 points of fire damage.
All right. Now, who are you shooting at?
It's a 15-foot like cone, so however many enemies are in that cone.
You know you're gonna get friends too, right?
Who's in the cone?
That would be, well, with the way everyone has moved,
Say it's Bartleby.
it's Amarak, Bartleby, and Corvid.
Oh
if,
no.
if the cannon goes 15 feet forward.
Remember, you were coming up behind them, so
Going forward, you just moved.
Well, I mean, it has its own movement, so that's a...
yeah, no, it moved up
Uh-huh.
15 feet, and basically you're crawling in the middle of your entire party. So you've actually kind of gone past them. You'd be turning around to shoot, but you would still hit technically
here.
2 out of 3.
Screw it. You'll be alright.
All right.
It's just fire.
You will be able to get all the
This
enemies, but you will in fact get all of your friends as well.
Well, you know, little things
rolled a
never
1
hurt
already
anybody.
tonight.
Hey,
I'll
let's make some
fucking do
deck
it again.
saves. So Corvid, Amarak, and
It's
Bartleby.
only 7. I didn't roll that high.
At least I passed. That is a 16.
So only take 3.
All right. So the skeleton goes. Skeleton goes down. Both zombies made their save.
Okay, so they only take 3. That's my bonus action. Sorry, guys.
How much damage did I take for that, Allie?
7.
Did a 15? Is a 15 a successful?
15 is a
Yes.
success.
All right, then.
So you take
3
3.
damage.
Only take 3. It's fine.
Put the tail feather fires out on my ass.
Yeah. and then-
Winifred, that is extremely hot. Please stop. Tell your
Would you
chicken to stop.
Stop shooting fire!
Use your brain, Winifred.
It's fine. And I'm gonna shoot my crossbow as my action.
All right. You got 2 zombies. You got a zombie that is
Yeah.
on Noelia and a zombie that is
I'll
technically.
help Noelia out.
Got it.
She's by herself, right? I'm coming, Noelia.
She cares about one of us.
25 to hit.
25 does hit.
Yeah.
Burn on them stupid boys.
That's the best stuff, right,
Nice.
Turtley?
And the zombie in front of you, Noelia, goes down.
Woo!
All right. And I spit at him. Twee.
Petite.
Twee. All right. And then that would be Amarak.
Alright, so how many skeletons are up in front of me right now?
No all the skeletons down. There's
Oh.
1 zombie left that was attacking Corvid.
Alright, I'm gonna move up on that and just smack it the hell out of it with a mace.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
Cool. So that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Outstanding. And that zombie falls. And then something interesting happens, Amarak, as you do it. Coming down that same hallway from the outside to your left, as you were standing there, 5 more skeletons pour into the room. And coming down from inside, you guys see a spectral form that is coming down the stairs.
A joust!
And all right. As the spectral figure comes in, oh, Winnie, you are the closest.
Yeah.
So this
Alright.
thing hovers and floats over to you and reaches out a spectral
touch.
hand.
No touch.
No touchy.
No touch.
Did she make it behind me?
What?
Did she make it up behind me?
No, she was just shooting with her crossbow. She is the closest one to this door.
Just light us on fire, not saying safe.
Yeah.
Winnie, you get hit
Oh no, I don't have anything to protect myself.
for... Winnie, you get hit for 14 points of damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's alright. Pretty good at those. Is this a frightened effect?
Oh, well, let's make your save first, and then I can tell you.
Oh, well, I have advantage against those.
It's not a frightened.
Okay. okay. That's an 18.
An 18, you pass. So you are okay. Nothing happens as it touches you.
I don't like that.
And oh, I hear something. Hey, Polly, thanks for what are these things called? I always forget. Bits. Thanks for bits, buddy. Appreciate it. I'm learning stuff. Those are bits, everybody. Thanks for giving us bits. And yes, for Winnie willing to sacrifice, I am willing to let all of you die for victory.
Wave after wave of my own men. Knowing they'd reached their preset kill limit.
All right. So that
I'm
was
Zap Brannigan.
Winnie. That guys are dead. These skeletons have moved to the end. Noelia.
Let's Eldritch Blast that weird specter thing that's on Winnie to return the favor.
Got it.
That's a 20 to hit. -1 is 19.
That will hit.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Okay.
Thanks, friend. Us girls gotta stick together.
Fact.
Monster.
Shut up.
Sure, if it'll keep me from burning, I'll go with
You
that.
gave Allie a cannon that spits fire.
I'm
you
just
guys all
throwing it out there.
knew
Yeah,
what
you
were
guys knew what was
getting
coming.
into.
I don't know why you're all
I
looking
wouldn't
fucking
give you
surprised.
shit
You
at
that
all.
you built it yourself.
You took it. You took it with your very own fucking hands, sir.
All right. So
I
that was
am not a sir.
the 5 skeletons are running up to basically you guys because you're technically the gray dogs are still trying to shoot, but they go last.
Power? Is that what Fred?
No, they're
Power?
shooting. They actually are doing some damage here and there.
Oh,
They just
alright.
kept missing
there.
here and there.
Guys suck.
They should be better shots.
I'm,
Worst backup ever.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying my best.
But it's not you. It's those gray dogs that sat in the fucking living room and did nothing last
They were
session.
frightened.
Yeah.
They were frightened.
Don't care if they're frightened.
Powering
So would
dogs.
we have been.
Real talk.
wow.
Real talk with the folks at home. You know, a lot of times the party could have made some persuasion checks to see if they could actually, you know, motivate the gray dogs to help them. But the party was just like, F you, gray dogs. I don't give a
I
shit what
asked
you
that
do.
young lady to go into the
I
fucking
was trying to
basement
start a
with me.
fight.
And yes,
The
you-
matter, members of the party can only repeat what he hears, and it's not very good.
I'm
at
just
inspiring
throwing.
people to do
Yes,
other
look at
things.
listen, and this is called an excuse sandwich, because all of them are just like, we just want to
So if
piss
you
and
recall
moan at
that
the gray dogs.
That bird did actually try and persuade them, if you recall. He
Yes,
convinced them to come into the hole.
I remember, but you failed. Or no, you convinced
No,
them to
I
come.
succeeded.
No, you convinced them to retreat into the hole. You didn't. No one actually tried to convince them to pull their shit together and help.
I tried to fight one.
You did
you
try
know,
to fight one.
You sure did.
Professional adventuring group, you figure they'd be able to self-motivate.
Oh,
They
fair.
figure longer than us. They're supposed to be
Yeah.
a secret group.
But,
That works, Bracket.
but hey, that's why we're not having an adventure about the gray dogs, yo. I'm just throwing it out there.
Absolutely right. That is my point.
All right, guys.
Very good.
And then let's see here. So that was this. The skeletons. All right. So skeleton on Amarak, swinging a sword. Amarak hits you.
Oh boy.
Oh, snap.
Is he standing within 5 feet of me?
He is within 5 feet of you, and so he misses.
Yeah, I got you,
Hey.
shield boy.
Is that's your that's a reaction,
It
right?
is my reaction, yeah.
Okay, just making. Did I have disadvantage? Did you already make me do disadvantage?
Not this round. Not since I attacked last.
Okay, just making sure. All right, so the one swinging at Bartleby
No.
misses. Corvid.
Yeah, he does.
Corvid misses. And one more at Amarak, because he's close.
I can't do shit about that one.
And this one does, in fact, hit
See?
with a 19 for a whopping 3 points of slashing damage.
Yay! Ow.
Uh-oh.
Yes, and you guys see the gray dogs, now that you talk shit about them, they actually are doing some damage. They hit 3 of the skeletons.
Now they doing work. Now they doing.
Now they doing work. Now that we're talking mad shit about them. All right.
They heard it. They're watching this stream. They're like, oh, dude.
Yeah, maybe
Can't
we
sit
should have
with
done
us.
some stuff. Maybe we
Insane.
should have done some shit. I don't know.
All you other fans, that's who you guys are, huh? Y'all just the gray dogs.
All right, guys. And we're back at top of round 5 of combat now. Yahoo, thanks very much for watching, buddy.
Yeah,
And don't forget, we'll all of these will be available for streaming the following Sunday, guys, at 12 p.m. Pacific time to catch up on any of our episodes.
Remember to turn your clocks forward this Sunday.
Oh.
Why
just
did you
ruined
have
everybody's
to
night.
remind us that.
Oh, that just bums me out. Why? Thanks, Corvid.
Hey, you're welcome. It's my
Corbin.
turn, right? I'm about to bum you out some more. I'm going to turn undead.
Okay.
Because I'm standing there with Amarak, and I'm standing there with Bartleby, and I'm assuming that this shade thing and all these skeletons are right there, and we've had a short rest, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna turn them.
Okay. And tell me about turn undead. What can I do to stop a turn undead?
Nothing. Absolutely.
You are right, guys.
Hold on. There is something you do. I'm looking at right
I
now.
think it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. If they fails, it is turned for a minute or until it takes any damage. They cannot take reactions, move to a space within 30 feet of me. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape from within the effect area of me. If there's nowhere to move, they can only use the dodge action.
All right. So yes, all of them fail. What's the DC? Just to make sure.
You know, it doesn't say. Let me check on my character sheet here.
Give me your spell save.
8 plus
13.
2 plus 10.
Oh
Guys,
shit.
Allie plays a lot of clerics.
Oh, the skeletons all fail, and the skeletons start to clamber back up the stairs, going back outside. However, the specter shakes it off.
That's okay. That's 5 less things that can attack us in a round.
Oh.
And that's my action. So, there we go. Hide behind Bartleby.
I just want to check something here.
Wait, hold on. Real quick. Who is more damaged, Amarak or Bartleby? Who's near death?
I would argue, so here's the trick. Because we're not playing on a virtual tabletop and you can't see auras, I need you guys to start keeping track of that. Because again, let's not make it the video game meta of who is the most. Who have you seen?
Right.
How many times have you been hit, Matt?
4.
And Bartleby, how many times have you been hit?
Bartleby's been burnt on fire.
By Allie or by enemies?
Oh, same.
Oh, I didn't
same.
include Allie in that. I'm sorry.
No, I saw Bartleby get hit pretty bad with flames. I'm going to healing word with healing word him for 6
It's not my fault. You can't be
as a
light on
bonus
your
action.
Very good.
I'm a hulking fucking machine. Can't be light on my feet. How much do I heal for, buddy? I'm sorry. Allie was
6.
being snotty.
He said 6.
And the healing word is the halfling.
Look, I healed you, buddy. Correct.
You are right, brother Corbin. She is reckless.
All right, guys. And so that was Corvid. Bartleby.
Okay, so I'm gonna head to protect my halfling because she is reckless. I
I
will
just hid
stand-
behind you, man.
I know, I know, buddy. I hear you. I'm gonna go literally stand over Winifred and chop on that specter and see if I can't get it out of here.
Okay.
Ooh, I crit, sir. That's a 19. I'm a champion.
That is nicely done. Just so I know, is your blade considered magical?
Yes,
It
because I
is.
made
My
it.
arm blade is indeed. Because she put her
Fantastic.
little filthy halfling hands on it.
Roll damage, sir.
That's 9 plus 2 is 11 damage.
All right.
And, Polly, it wasn't a 20, but that's still a critical. 19.
And the specter... Spectre. It actually, you see it just kind of phase out for a second, but blinks back into existence, but you can tell that it's not feeling good.
Alright, and then bonus action, I'm going to heal second wind, and that'll heal me a little bit.
Okay.
9 plus fighter level is 12 points of damage, so that'll heal. Back to full.
All right.
Yay!
Winnie.
Yeah. So, all the other ones have taken off, right?
Yes.
No one else is being threatened.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll just have my cannon come closer, because I don't think it can quite get there. It doesn't have that much movement. And I'm gonna disengage and kind of slide in between Bartleby's legs and go behind him.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else?
No.
Got it. And Amarak.
Alright. He's going to face the Spectre and take a shot with his Sacred Flame. So, a dex of 14.
It fails.
Haha.
And that's 5 points of radiant damage.
Fantastic. And the Spectre goes, and there is all of a sudden a little bit of quiet.
The book! The book!
Alright, yes, I've got the book.
Read it!
Didn't you read it? Aren't you supposed to be the smart one?
You can't read?
Yes, I can read it just fine. Hold on.
I just
Allie's chicken and
point, like, yeah.
I've been reading
yeah.
already. I'm just.
And I point over, like, this is important, like, right here.
I would deduce that some of the necromantic stuff would include the hand that Corvid was fighting earlier. Correct?
Oh.
No? Okay.
I don't know anything about necromancy.
Neither do I.
Hey, gray dogs, useless ones. Do you know anything about necromancy?
Damn.
Yeah, they go, not a ton. No. What are you guys talking about?
We need to find these things, or else the undead will keep coming.
Frank, what I'm gathering from this note is we need to destroy is it saying destroy? Destruction of 5 and necromantic. Does that say Fasci? I cannot read that. Foci. Okay.
Foci.
Okay.
Foci.
Foci.
The focuses is.
Yeah.
Plural focuses.
It's something to draw into the symbol, and he kind of looks at the wolf head. It seems to be suggesting this. Do you see any necromantic foci? Anything that
Well, I mean, there's
focuses
a symbol
energy?
in blood.
What about the bird? Have we thought about asking the bird?
The bird's right there. In hearing range. And
Yeah, like
needed-
Corvid has ears, I think, or ear holes. I don't know how birds work. Like, I'm not a quiet person.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Ryan.
There we go. Sorry, I was busy sneezing
See,
before.
it's not
so I-
just me, you guys. It's not just
Yeah.
me. Oh, we got another bot in the chat.
Yes, I'm trying
Guys,
to.
please don't follow that.
Yes. Let's not. Hold on. I'm trying to delete the thing.
Destroy it.
With fire, even.
Kill it with fire. Evil. But
You're an hour and a half in, Johnny, by
Yes.
the way.
Guys, while we're doing that, so while you guys are trying to figure that out, I think we've reached a good time as I'm trying to kick bots and do all that kind of stuff. Let's take a quick break. Use the restroom, refill your beverages, and join us back in about 10 minutes. And while we try to figure out if they can get out of this cottage.
If Allie doesn't kill us all first.
you just
Right.
leave my boomstick alone.
Good time?
You're just jealous.
So jealous.
As I'm trying to kick bots and do all that kind of stuff. Let's take a quick break. Use the restroom, refill your beverages, and join us
Wow,
back in about
I'm
10
hearing
minutes.
myself
And
talk. It's
while we
weird.
try to figure out
All right,
if
guys,
we
we'll
can
be back
get
in just a
out
couple
of this
minutes.
cottage.
If Allie doesn't kill us all first.
You just
Alright.
leave my boomstick alone.
Good time?
You're just jealous.
So jealous.
As I'm trying to kick bots and do all enough, let's take a quick break. Use the restroom, refill your beverages, and join us back
Wow,
in about
I'm
10
hearing
minutes.
myself
And
talk. It's weird.
try to figure out
All right, guys, we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
If Allie doesn't kill us first.
Hey, everybody! Thanks for sticking around. We're back. Okay. As you see everybody drinking, as you see everyone drinking beverages. Oh, I'm just muted for you guys, not on the stream. It's okay. We're good. But as you see everyone drinking beverages and stuff like that, and we have a special guest star tonight, Ryan's dog. I see Tails. It's fun. Hello, Ryan's dogs. All right, guys. Well, yes, guys. If you've stuck around, yes, a clutch turning of undead has bought our heroes a bit of a breather to try to figure out what to do next. Looking back through the journal of, I think her name is Carla. I'm going to call her Carla. It might not be her name, but that's Curla. Curla's journal. So the gray dogs do come over and say, I don't. Well, Callie, like, I'm not big on the necromancy, folks. Sorry, I wish I could be more help, but point us in the right direction and we'll help as much as we can. How much time do you think we have until the next attack?
Not long, I'm certain. I mean, we got maybe an hour this last time.
And I'm hurting real bad.
Hold on a second. Callie reaches into her bag and gives Winnie a healing potion.
Thanks.
What is sisters for?
I just walk away.
She does appreciate it, even if she doesn't say so.
Ryan's talking, but no one can hear him because he's muted.
It looks really important too.
Very serious. What I was going to say.
Yeah, I said you walk away, but do you walk away with the healing potion?
Oh yeah, I take it.
And I also put down my holy symbol as I see her give you the healing potion as I was about to come over and.
Oh, thanks. Is it just a 2d4 plus?
2d4 plus 2.
Wow. Can you tell Allie also DMs? I remember this stuff. Oh, I rolled really good. 9 for me.
All right. Yes, take 9 points of healing.
Woo!
Callie, actually, Sprocket walks over and goes, well, I am concerned if I remember seeing the hands and the feet. That would naturally be 2, but what else could there be?
Do you think it has to be alive?
Well, it would be a necrotic foci.
I mean, unless the feet are counted as individual feet, then it'd be 3.
Interesting.
Maybe there's a head and a torso. And
Corvin's gonna start looking for some of these bodies that are stacked around and see if there's hands or feet missing from any of them.
Was that the only page that was legible?
Yeah, that was the page that you got the most out of. The rest of it was just a journal of what she was doing, if that makes sense.
Okay, like her today. I did
had a piece of toast.
Yes, woke up.
Went for a walk.
There's a weird boil on my left butt cheek. It should be fine.
All right, so here's the other thing, guys. As you were doing a lot of your investigation, you guys didn't actually make it to every room in the house.
That's right, we
Sure
didn't.
Oh, we didn't get to that top room.
Well, guess we're dead. Reroll.
No.
And let's re-roll some new characters, everyone, and see what we
got
can
rid
come
of
up
the
with.
ones that were coming in from the house, right?
is there still sound of shuffling of things upstairs?
You don't hear any shuffling. Actually, hold on. Retcon. Roll dice. Roll dice for perception. It looks like Corvid. It looks like Ryan may have frozen.
His camera has.
Oh, Corvid, no.
Corvid has gone catatonic.
I'm just like waving my hand in his face, like the bird's broken.
Squawk.
That is a 20, dirty 20 for me.
Oh,
11.
Oh, we shifted. Oh,
hold on,
no,
everyone
yell
shifting.
again.
I was Winnie for a second. I was like, I'm so pretty. Hello, I'm Winnie.
John had delusions of grandeur.
I was.
Doing all the fucking damage to the party.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes,
Yes!
now I've got you. All right, guys. So let's talk. Let's have those perception rolls.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Oh,
Give me
hey.
a second. Hey, no. We're going in order.
I know. I just was excited about
She's
my
just
roll.
squealing.
I think Allie may have rolled well.
Well, I didn't. I got an 11.
18.
19.
Oh, 19.
19.
19. Yeah, you guys don't actually hear anything from above.
Okay. So what if we sneak back up into the house and find the rest of this crap?
Corvid stealth
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
with a
No,
dirty
like
20.
break team go or anything. All right, we'll just fucking go.
Pretty good
Okay.
joke.
Apparently, we're just fucking going fast.
All
I
right.
look over at the gray dogs and my sister, and I'm like, "Are you guys gonna help this time, or are you gonna cower down here in the basement?"
Callie's reading the journal, or actually, sorry, the other halfling is now peeking over or trying to climb up on Sprocket so she can read the journal too. And she goes, "Well, so once we find all the foci, I'll cut the bitch." When she pulls out a dagger.
Well, it looks like we might need a specific dagger, a jagged
Yeah.
dagger. They did mention that specifically. I don't know if that was a requirement, but
She looks at the journal again and goes, "I think she was basically saying that there's another Warforged with a magical, as like this fucking guy right here that's doing his apparently tripping balls."
You leave
And-
Bartleby alone.
Bartleby is in the corner, like slinging out his arm blade and then putting it away, then slinging it out.
Just watching the
Alright.
traces, man. Yeah, you're having a great time. You're just like, whoa.
It's all right, Bartleby.
Maybe the Bartleby should stay down here.
No, he's coming with us.
Corvid's already starting to stealth upstairs.
All right, Corvid, roll me your stealth.
oh god.
20.
Okay, yes, and you're going up the stairs. Amarak, what are you doing?
Oh boy, he's gonna follow behind Corvid there. Try to sneak up there.
Okay. Ooh, hold on one second. I thought I muted my mic. Sorry about that, everybody.
You did great.
I thought I was quick on the mute.
Good job.
I make a
Excellent
sneezy.
work.
I make a sneezy.
Bartleby, you know halfling, right?
Yes. Yes. You're a halfling, right? Yes.
Never mind.
I know
He's
several
looking at
halflings.
all of the Winifreds, and they're just like pressing in, and they're just like growing, and he's shrinking back.
Oh.
All right,
My stealth check was a nat 1. It's not gonna focus.
outstanding, buddy. Oh God, yeah.
This has been a
Guys,
great
I
night for
thought
that
we
one.
had a pep
Excellent.
talk.
All
We talked
right.
about this
You
guy.
guys
know
should
what-
have pep talked your dice.
Yes, Noelia, what are you doing?
She's stealthing up and she got a dirty 20.
Okay, yes. You guys, Corvid and Noelia are looking behind at Amarak, just like
high-fiving
clang,
each
clang. Oh, just ow, check, ow. I know. Shh. Shh. Bartleby, what are you doing?
I am sitting next to, on the ground with my arm, right, playing with my fucking thing. But I'm sitting next to the Oracle of War, and just kind of listening to it and repeating it.
Third
every now and then.
protocol activated.
It's just talking to him.
Yep, and I'm having a conversation with it, and it says nothing but the same thing. I will like start writing notes and stick. I guess I'll write hello into the hole and shove that into D. I shove that into hole D.
Okay, yes, and you see that the paper doesn't do anything. It's not even. It's not accepting. It's not accepting information right now. And Winnie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pat Bartleby on the head and be like, "It's gonna be okay, buddy," and then I'm gonna stealth upstairs.
Okay. And going upstairs with you is Callie and Dervo are going upstairs as well.
That's the dwarf, right? Tell
Yep.
us.
Good.
So
I need
Bartleby,
to
you're
roll.
downstairs with
Hawthorne, Sprocket, and
that's it.
is that the only survivors?
Yep, those two. Callie and Dervo went upstairs.
Because Khan died, right?
Yep.
That's the only other name I have here. I'm gonna scratch his name out real quick.
All
He
right.
got scratched out.
Sorry, Khan.
Con!
Go ahead and make
Con! All right. So you guys make it back up into the living room. And again, you do see, as a reminder, inside of the living room, you do see the snarling head of a displacer beast mounted over the mantelpiece in this ruined living room.
Okay, break it.
All right.
We're just gonna start breaking shit.
Yeah.
All right.
We got 5 things to break. Let's break everything that looks like it can be broken.
All right.
Start
How are you?
trashing the house.
How are you? Okay, so you pull it down off the wall. What are you doing to it?
Breaking it.
Okay, so I need you to describe how you're breaking it. You are
Smash it
grabbing.
over my knee.
You are smashing it on your knee. Roll an unarmed strike, sir.
My knees are incredibly
For his
powerful.
knees.
Those thighs.
My scrawny burnt knees. Where is it? Where's my unarmed attack? Here we go. And it'll be a 17 to hit.
A 17 hits. Roll your damage.
Let's see. A 1d1 is that'd be a 1.
1. Fantastic. Yes, you do a point of damage to it. And now I need you to, as the eyes of the displacer beast open, and begin spraying blood everywhere.
Oh boy.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, guess what I rolled?
What did you roll, buddy?
Oh.
I rolled yet another natural 1.
Okay.
Maybe the episode where we rolled all the
You know,
natural
no, you know what?
ones.
No, this is not happening. I'm burning my inspiration and trying that again.
He says you can't have that one, Polly.
Well, I
That's
didn't get much better. I got a 10.
Okay, and you will now take 6 points of psychic damage. And hold on. Books.
So glad I burned that inspiration.
I'm
Make
so
my
glad
bonus
you did too,
5.
sir.
Ugh.
Roll me a D100, Corvid.
Oh boy, I'm about to be banished into some nether realm here. All right. 91.
You fall unconscious.
All right, out I go. Enjoy the dogs.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Emrak.
Don't have any spells.
You're like our you're in charge, right?
Sure. I will just command him to come back. To wake up.
Wake up!
Do we slap him or what do we do?
Can I check to see if he's just? Is he just is he breathing?
He
At
is
least?
breathing. He is just.
Okay.
You see his. He basically. This is an effect of short-term madness. His brain shut down, and he fell unconscious.
You know what? I'm gonna.
I am now
take a
rebooting.
wild shot, and I'm gonna fire a sacred flame right at that thing he just hit.
All right. From
I'm
how?
still
Where?
holding it, am
Where
I?
are you? How close to this thing are you, Amarak? 'Cause you just came
I'm
over
right
to-
next to Corvid, so I don't know how far he was.
You're within
he
5
hit
feet of it.
Yeah, that's
Roll
right.
to hit.
Well, it's a dex save of 14 for a second.
It auto hits then.
Okay, so where's my 8 at? It's 2 points of radiant damage.
2 points of radiant. All right. And I need and now the displacer beast head starts spraying blood on you. And I need you to this is just horrible.
Oh
It's
shit!
just fucking gross. And I need a wisdom saving throw, sir.
It's not great.
Oh my god!
That is an 11.
I need you to roll me a D100, sir.
I figured.
Stop touching shit!
It's like y'all didn't learn from Bartleby's mistake.
Roll.
We didn't see Bartleby make his mistake. We just
didn't
saw him
see
tripping
it
balls.
happen. You left.
19.
Oh my
A
god!
19. All right. I'm just going to read this directly from
No!
the Dungeons Master's Guide.
No!
The character retreats into his or her mind and becomes paralyzed. The effect ends if the character takes any damage.
I am now paralyzed.
So he just freezes up on the floor?
I am now paralyzed.
He is not even blinking, Allie.
Well, this is just stupid.
I kick
I'm
it away. I'm like,
tired.
get it away! Don't let the
Now
blood
the
touch
blast
you!
at the head.
From how far away, Noelia?
From the stairs.
From the fantastic. Well done. Roll to hit.
As we get
That's
barfed
a
on again.
17 to hit.
A 17 to hit hits.
6 plus 4 is 10 damage.
The displacer beast's head goes up in a puff of smoke and just disintegrates.
That's how you do it. Don't touch the stuff.
That
At
was
least it didn't
dumb.
explode on us.
Oh my god! Noelia, there are clerics!
Well, we better find the other stuff then before the dead people start coming back.
Can I, like, just try to tap Amrek's weird, creepy face? And be like, are you okay?
Yes, and he is just sitting there, not moving.
I smack the shit out of him.
Roll to hit. Roll me an unarmed strike.
Alright, this is gonna be great with my whole +2. Here we go.
Hey, he doesn't get a dex bonus though, because he's just sitting.
That's fact.
I rolled a 7!
You hit. You hit.
Oh wait, would I get advantage because he's paralyzed?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, that's much better. 17.
And
2
again,
points of damage. Or
That's-
1, I'm sorry. 1.
Oh,
What?
thank God.
that is because I like the idea of Winnie like poking and then punching, and unfortunately at halfling height, that's a tap. That's a tap. Pow! Pow! And yes, Amarak, you take a point of damage, and you got that stomach cramp. You're like, there's a stomach cramp coming. Oh yeah, but yes, you are now able to move.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, I fixed him. I fixed you.
Yeah, but at what cost?
I mean, at least you can move.
I-
Oh, that works really well. Let
Hey,
me try that
Let's not
Corvid.
touch things.
Everyone's gonna
Let's
come and
just use
slap the
magic
bird
and blow
around
them
now.
up, okay?
I'd like to try to do an unarmed strike on Corvid. See if that helps.
Okay, an unarmed strike. Roll to hit.
That is an 11 to hit.
You hit. Or you have advantage because he is prone and he is unconscious.
Yeah, it's still an 11.
Still an 11.
And it's 1d1 minus or plus your strength modifier. So it's a 0 damage.
Fantastic. Yes, Corvid, you are still unconscious.
Oh my god.
Like,
They're just, you guys are just pummeling the fucking bird. Like, Callie looks at you guys a little weird, like,
That's a 0 to hit. I didn't. Yeah.
Hey, we gotta leave
so the
him.
thing is gone. We need
Don't
to find
touch
the other
anything
stuff.
else.
Well, we
Your
have
hands.
to destroy them.
Okay, yeah, but use magic.
I did.
But from far away, like Noelia. She's the only freaking other smart
I
person
was
here.
hoping Radiant would do something to it.
Yeah, I'm the smart person here, so you guys gotta follow me now.
Oh no. I said
we're
other
following
smart
Noelia.
person. Other smart person.
Noelia is taking charge, and Callie looks over and says, Noelia, where do you need us?
I'm gonna smack the shit out of you,
Bedroom.
sister.
What's that, Noelia? I'm sorry?
Go to the bedroom.
Excellent.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is this a group project?
I don't want to participate in this.
Just meant that was the room that I didn't check before. God. I'm gonna walk off.
No,
Is she blushing? Are you blushing?
Yeah.
all right. Real quick, as you guys begin to move to the back, is anyone going to stay with Corvid?
I'm being abandoned.
I'll stay
Does
with
anybody
him.
have a
I'll just sit there and
blueprint?
pet his little bird head.
Okay.
I guess he doesn't take damage.
And I'm gonna sing him the little, the little French song, the little one about, oh, little pretty songbird, I want to eat you.
And if you actually sing that song, I might actually have him wake up, Allie.
I can't sing in French.
Not with that
just-
attitude, you can't.
I'm just
I
saying.
know.
Wait,
It's
you're
the
waiting
one
here.
that the little mouse from Tom and Jerry singing. He's like, ah, Luetta, Luetta.
Ah, yeah, there we go. This is just me trying to make characters sing songs. It's awesome. And oddly enough, Callie tosses over to you, Winnie, a healing potion, her last healing potion, and tells you to try that too. But you're not sure if it was your singing or the healing potion that actually woke Corvid
It was
up.
my song.
It was the song, naturally.
He
All
didn't
right.
want to be a eaten little songbird.
Noelia, as you guys enter the bedroom,
Do I wait real quick? Sorry, Johnny. Do I have any health? Like, what am I at? Did I drop to literally 0 or?
no, you're back at your hit points. You were just unconscious. The healing potion just kind of like woke you up, if that makes sense. So, actually, no. F that. Yeah, you dropped to 0 hit points.
Oh, shit.
Thus,
Yeah.
whatever your healing potion is, gets you back up. Retcon.
Hooray!
Johnny's tried to kill people.
Yeah. That is so brutal.
And I appreciate you all helping me do this.
Yeah. Well, hey, I got 10 hit points back for that.
There you go. All right,
I'm
guys.
still just singing to him.
So you guys walk in. So Amarak, Noelia, Callie, and Dervo walk in. And inside of the bedroom, you see a perfectly made bed with clean white sheets and a large chestnut wardrobe.
I'm going to mage hand the wardrobe open.
All right. So as you guys are standing at the doorway, as the door opens, you see a green glass escape from the wardrobe. And well done. Good use of Mage Hand, Noelia. Because, yes, as the wind kind of blows through, you guys have successfully disarmed the trap that was there. And inside of the wardrobe, you see some clothes. You see on a little table inside the wardrobe, you see what looks to be a spell scroll that's crumbling to dust, and a severed human head. The severed head of a human male with a wolf head symbol carved into its forehead.
Oh, well, I'm just going to Eldritch Blast that head.
As you look at it and your hand kind of points towards it, the eyes snap open and it begins screaming. Ah! And I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Like Corbin's going right back to sleep.
I get advantage
We're not
on
in
me
there.
because of blue.
That
said all of us.
No, Corbin and Winnie, you guys aren't in the room. This is Amarak and Noelia.
Oh, thank
22.
Christ, because I got another one.
No.
Oh, good.
Yeah, 20.
At 20.
22
No,
for me.
no, that's fine.
That's a 24.
All right. Everybody makes it. So yes, the human head is in there. And go ahead and roll to hit.
It's a 19 plus 6, so 25.
It hits.
That's a really good dice for me today. That is 4 plus 4, 8 damage.
8 damage. Yes, the head is still alive.
He's gonna follow right and shoot it with a sacred flame.
Got it.
Dex save 14. I don't know. If that
Auto
helps.
hits.
Okay. So
And rolls away.
4 points of radiant damage.
And you guys see the head dissipate into nothing. As that happens, as the final head dies, the door at the back, so where you guys are, about 10 feet down the hallway is the back door. That door shatters open, and you see 2 spectral figures enter. At the same time, from the front door, Winnie, where you and Corvid are, that door opens, and you guys see a Warforged. And Winnie, you look at the arm blade and you go, "Oh, I do better work than that." But a creature with a Warforged looks like it might actually be undead. It looks like it shouldn't be functioning, but with an arm blade on it. And guys, I need the initiative.
Oh boy.
Bartleby, we can talk about this.
You get mistaken for Bartleby. Oh.
That is because we all look the same to her.
No, I was just making a joke. Okay.
That is hairstyle racism.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
That'll be 14.
It's alright, I wasn't there to hear it.
I think that's my robot.
That's not my robot. Oh, thank Christ.
All right, sorry. Anorak, say that again for me one time.
14 total.
Got it. Bartleby.
It was a 13. I didn't know if you wanted me, but I rolled anyway.
I got you, boo. Corvid.
21.
Noelia.
The 7 plus 3 is 10.
And Winnie.
Oh. 24 for me.
Outstanding. All right, guys. Bartleby, you hear the sounds of the definite sound of a scream and combat from above you.
Very well.
All right, Winnie.
So this Warforged is coming at me and Corbin?
Yep.
Alright. Well, it's a shame I left my cannon downstairs.
Mm-hmm. You sure did.
I sure did. I can't do anything.
Have it,
Oh.
Winifred.
I'm gonna start backing up towards the basement door.
You would actually have to cross where that thing is. That thing is coming in the door. The basement door is to the left. You guys had kind of walked over to the fireplace on the right.
Oh, great. So he's blocking me.
Yes.
Oh. just gonna stand my ground then, I guess, with Corvid, and I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow, 'cause that's all I can do.
All right, roll to hit.
Alrighty, here we go. I assume he has a really high AC.
I can just make one up.
Well, I don't think this is gonna hit him. That's a 12.
A 12 will miss. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm just gonna yell, Bartleby, help! And then I'm gonna signal my cannon to start making its way up the stairs.
All right, it'll basically, it can make the dash action and actually get upstairs this round, but it's going to have to take the dash action.
Okay, it'll like come flying up.
Got it.
Little chicken wings.
All right. The angry chicken. All right, Corvid.
Can I might draw an attack of opportunity, but would I make it to Bartleby if I dashed back down the stairs?
If you try to move past this thing, you will take an attack of opportunity.
But will I make it to Bartleby?
You don't die.
No.
Okay, so
Did you all see Johnny's
Corvid,
brain work right there? I was like,
yeah.
I did.
no.
I was like,
Corvid is going to make an exact replicate sound of a klaxon, alerting everyone in the house to the presence of bad guys. He's going to take the dodge action, and he will invoke that attack of opportunity as he moves down the stairs.
All right.
Dodging. Going. Wee woo! Wee woo! Wee woo!
Wee woo, wee woo. Corvid, what is your AC with your dodge?
Well, dodge gives them disadvantage to attack, correct?
Right.
Yes.
It's 19 is the AC.
Okay. Literally, you slide on the ground to get under this thing's arm blade as it went to get you. All right, so yes, you come down. You begin coming down the stairs, yelling "wee woo," but you're not going to make it. You're not going to make wee woo, wee woo.
Won't make it all the way down.
Right, Amarak. You have two shadow-like figures coming through the back door.
Noelia, I think it's time to head back, and he's going to start moving back down the hallway,
Okay.
and he'll shoot a crossbow at the Spectre to see if that's even going to do anything. 18 to hit.
Yeah, you hit.
6 points of damage. Piercing.
All right. Okay. Bartleby, you hear the sounds of combat. You hear starting to come from the top of the stairs the wee woo, wee woo.
Absolutely. So he'll stand up and he'll turn back to the Oracle of War, and he'll say, "Frankly, I do not have time to discuss this with you. My friends are in danger." And he
Third
turns
protocol
and starts
activated.
He walks up the stairs. How far can I get up the stairs?
You can
Into that
basically
main
get
room?
about midway up the stairs, if that makes sense.
All right, I guess it's a dash action then to at least get in the room.
All right, so
Where
yes, Bartleby and
my
Corvid
rest
are
of the-
basically, you're crossing each other on the stairs.
Hey, right
Where
there.
are you going?
And Corvid points at Bartleby's hand and points at his hand. Like he wants to shake the
Oh,
bladed
Corvid,
hand.
oh no, sir, you've already had your action. You're saying wee woos, wee woos.
Wee woo! Wee woo! Wee woo!
So Bartleby just kind of like, well, away.
So going up the stairs, got it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's him. That's all of me.
All right, so yes, you will be able to get. You kind of get up the stairs, and you're coming in there. You won't be able to attack this round, though.
That's fine. Do I see the fellas, like the Warforged there?
Yes, you see a Warforged as you kind of pop out the hatch. You see a Warforged in between you and Winnie.
So I look at those Warforged, like that. There's like 9 of them for me. What are your designations? And that's me. That's
Got
all
it.
I got.
All right, and that would be the next is
Grandpa.
the Warforged. The Warforged. All right. Low, it is going to turn around and go after Sammy. High, it's going to keep going after Winnie. And it is a 2. So the Warforged turns around and moves into melee contact with you, Bartleby. And swinging twice. Missing twice. Yay. And Noelia.
How far away are the specters from
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. And I can see them?
Yes.
I'd like to cast Shatter,
Okay.
but just far enough over that it won't hit myself or Callie.
You're good.
That is 10 and 16 damage.
Okay. They're not feeling good. However, they are going to come in. And one of them's going to swing at you, Noelia. The other one is swinging at Callie. And the one hits Callie.
I can't do anything about that.
And you see this thing, this shadow kind of reach into her chest. And you see her like cry out in pain and almost like kind of drop her sword. But she is just staggered by this thing.
Hey, you leave her alone, you bully.
And it looks at you. This other one turns and looks at you like, and it almost like hisses. It's just, all right, guys, and Corvid, as you are coming down the stairs, you see the halfling. You see the Warforged and the halfling picking up the Oracle of War and running out the staircase that leads outside. All right, and we are at the top of round 2. Corvid.
I think Winnie goes before me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yes, Winnie. I'm sorry.
Well, so that Warforged turned around and is attacking my Warforged?
It is.
Okay. Can my little cannon, like, kind of shimmy on up?
Your cannon can shimmy, go pop up.
Alright, it's gonna blast in the Warforged's face.
Oh, okay.
Not Bartleby. It's small, so it's just small.
Okay, I'll give it to you. I shall give it to thee.
I will let it literally get into melee with this thing and stand in front of Bartleby.
Got it. You're basically under this little thing. Bartleby comes under your legs and is just shooting fire up.
Ah! How many of those were there?
Not a great roll. 9.
All right.
If he makes his save.
Yep, he made it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So he only takes half a knife. And then can I close the distance between, can I flank with Bartleby?
You can.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my dagger and be like, Leave him alone, he's tripping balls!
Got it.
And stab it in the back.
Roll to
Or
hit.
the leg. I guess I couldn't reach his back.
Yes, you're going after the Achilles tendon. You
I'm
are.
pulling a Mary, like, you know, like from Lord of the Rings.
Got
Stab
it.
it in the... Natural 20!
Natural 20. Yay! Roll your damage. Roll your damage.
On a dagger, y'all. It's gonna be so powerful.
It'd be 2d4.
Oh, yeah! Oh, hey! 6 plus 11! The stabby in the leg.
All right.
That's my turn.
Got it. Corvid.
All right, Corbett is going to turn to Bartleby as he's going by him, and he's going to go up to him, and he's going to stick his hand out, Bartleby, and say, "I need a tiny hug," he says in an orcish voice. and he's motioning for Bartleby to. He's pointing to Bartleby's bladed hand and to his hand, like he wants him to cut it. And he is going to hold his action until that happens, because we're going to do something if that happens.
Got it. All right, and next
But
would
they're
be
getting away.
Amarak.
All right. Still moving in the hallway. Noelle, did you move, or did you just cast that thing?
I'm still in the bedroom.
Okay. Seeing them not following, he's going to stop at the end of the hallway and fire another bolt, hit crossbow at one of the specters. The one he'd shot before, and that's going to miss because that is a 6.
Yes, a 6 will in fact miss.
Yes. All right, but he's just going to hold his ground there. Noelle, you need to get out of there.
All right, guys, and to Bartleby.
So, Bartleby's looking at the Corvids that are holding their hands out to him. And he tries to shake your hand with his sword, and he just kind of holds it out there for you.
So Corvid grabs the end, drags it along till he gets blood drawn. Until he gets blood drawn.
Okay, roll.
He winces in pain.
Hold on, Sammy. Roll me damage.
I knew you were gonna fucking say that shit. Do you want my strength modifier on that? Or just
No,
damage?
no, because it's his strength that is doing it. So he's just.
Okay, so I rolled
That's
an 8
zero.
on the D8, so...
All right,
All right,
Corbett,
well,
you take
I'm gonna
half
live.
that. You take 4 points of damage as you're like, wow, that was really sharp.
all right. And my held action is going to be to dash my ass down to the image with my bloody hand and touch it, like the instructions say to do.
Okay. You may want to reread those instructions.
Five necromantic foci are all broken. Right, that's great. A spilling of a droplet of my own blood from a cut made by a magical blade. Done.
Uh-huh.
Whose own blood?
Must be her.
Let's all. Hey, everybody, make teepee hands.
Yes.
Yeah, I figured it probably was her, but I was trying mine.
I got it, buddy. All right. Yes, you're like, ha ha! Blood.
All right, so I'm gonna. When I see it doesn't work, I'm gonna start looking around for where that she, where there's a she dead body downstairs.
Yes, it's on land on a table.
All right, well that's about probably all I can do with my held action.
Bartleby, the rest of Bartleby's turn is moving out of the hole to continue to flank this thing with Winterfell.
Yeah, you had gotten out of you were stepping. You had stepped out, so it was you're
I
okay.
figured I probably can't attack this thing because I attacked Corvid, but
No, Corbett, you just kind of moved your thing over. I'll give you
sure,
an
buddy.
attack.
I will slice this thing for sure. Then we are third. We're not. It's 11 to hit.
That will miss, sir.
With advantage?
He's at disadvantage because he's tripping balls, right?
Oh, buddy.
So
I
he's
have a disadvantage on ability checks. It doesn't say.
Oh, okay. So
Oh.
go roll your advantage.
The second roll was worse.
Fantastic.
Oh, Sammy!
Fantastic.
Fashion, but
All right.
Getting you some new dice.
they have little sprockets on them.
Well, I thought you used the other one.
Bucket.
All right. So
Bucket's the
again,
other word.
low, he is staying on Bartleby. High, he's turning for the halfling. It's a
Bring it.
4. He's turning for the halfling.
Ah!
You're on the other side of him. I can't shield you over there.
Sorry.
Winnie, what's your AC?
17. Hit me, baby.
And
I don't know what happened.
Winnie, you get hit
Uh-huh.
twice.
Oh, God. I'm dead. R.I.P.
Hold on. So you get hit the first time for. Oh, sorry. First one does 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh, shit.
The second one does 4 points of necrotic damage,
Ow.
and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, God, I'm good at those. Come on, Woody. Don't die. Okay. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yes, you're all right.
I'm barely hanging on, but I'm still angry.
Noelia.
I like to Eldritch Blast the one that hurt Callie.
Okay.
It's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
7 plus 4 is 11.
And that shadow phases out. It just flickers and disappears. And
That's you next.
what's that?
I'm going to turn to the other and say, I'm going to do that to you next.
And your AC is 16?
Yep.
All right. As it reaches out and grabs you. And you take 5 points of necrotic damage. And your strength is reduced by 4.
Yeah. I didn't have any strength to begin with, so.
All right.
By 4? Is that permanent?
what I
Until a
said.
long rest. Or a short rest or long rest.
Yeah, that's what it was for me too.
And, however, if your strength goes to 0, you die.
What?
Just saying, rules.
This is
That is what.
There's rules.
That's in the thing. I can find it for you.
That's it.
Text me a minute.
That's in there.
okay, well, I'm not at that yet.
All right. And Callie and Dervo are both swinging at this thing with their sword. Callie hits it. And she staggers this thing, and Noelia, she looks at you real quick, and she says, "I'm sorry." And her and Dervo take off through the back door, with the shadow reaching behind, trying to grab her, but misses as they run out the back door.
These gray dogs.
Betrayers.
Oh.
They're so gonna die.
I'm killing her.
Awful jackals.
Okay. Top of the round. We still have one shadow left that's standing in front of Noelia and the Warforged that is by the front door. And as you guys begin to look around, you see hundreds of shapes approaching the cottage. And we're back at the top of the order. Winnie.
Okay, well, might as well go out fighting. Oh. I wipe blood off my face, and I say, "You're not so tough." I'm gonna stab him again.
Stabby, stabby.
Oh! With advantage because of Bartleby. Okay. What is that? I can't read that. Does a 17 hit the man?
A 17 does in fact hit.
Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, buddy. Well, that's a 6 damage.
All right.
And, well... I won't have my cannon blast because it'll blast me.
You can actually have it get you come next to you, and it will shoot, but only hit Bartleby and the Warforged.
No!
It's a thing.
Oh, I'm gonna have my cannon just kind of like waddle to the side of it and try to like flap and aggravate it. Maybe it'll attack the cannon.
How is it? Okay, hold on. How is it distracting? Okay, there it is. I was just imagining. All right.
You got me, Johnny. You got me to do the
Thanks.
chicken dance.
There you go.
And sing.
Got it. Corvid.
Okay, well, I'm heading back up the stairs, and I'm gonna do my holding the action again. But first, I'm gonna say to Bartleby, "If you want to live, listen to exactly what I have to say." And I start just making motions like for him to follow me, like pointing at his hand, pointing downstairs, and going like this. And I'm holding my action till I see Bartleby come my way.
Okay. All right, and Amarak.
Alright, seeing Callie and them take off, he's gonna like, fucking, Noelia, leave now! And he's gonna just fire, he's gonna grab his amulet and just fire a Sacred Flame at the Shadow Beast thing. Dex 14 save.
It fails.
Murder it with
That
flame.
is 3 points of radiant damage.
Tickle it with flame.
Wah, wah.
Oh,
And it is still it's still standing better than it ever did.
That
It's
is this campaign's theme song.
Yes.
He is going to start
They're
moving
still standing.
back kind of at an angle because I'm assuming you're
Yeah,
near the
yeah.
edge of the living room.
Yep.
Okay, he's going to start moving at an angle towards the cellar.
Okay.
Trying to shouting to everybody to move back to the cellar.
Got it. All right. And Bartleby.
Bartleby looks at Corvid and then parries a fucking incoming strike from the other room. I'm sort of busy here, and moves to attack. It's not Sprocket. His name is
It's-
Jagged, right?
It's Jagged.
Like I probably don't know that. I didn't read any fucking books.
He's got the
I
moves
imagine
like
a
Jagged.
9 doesn't hit him, so I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Ah! Ah! For a natural 20. It
Yay!
feels so fucking good.
All right.
3 plus
Save
3,
me, Bartleby.
6, 7, 8 damage I'm gonna inflict to Jagged,
All
sir.
right. He's not feeling too good.
Well, that is the best I can do.
Got it.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's it.
All right. Here we go.
Well, hold on a second. If he is not going to follow
He's
me,
not doing.
I'm gonna take my crossbow out and shoot this thing in the face. Not Bartleby, the guy he just stabbed.
I got you. I got you.
We all look the same.
Roll to hit, sir.
26.
Hits.
And no, that was not a crit. Oops, that would be the wrong button. 8 damage.
All right. All right. Here is the die.
Okay.
Low is Bartleby. High is Winnie. Bartleby.
I hear you not. Is he a similar model?
No. This guy's a little bit different.
Is he newer? The newer models, man. They got slim, fucking like angular lines. It's crazy.
Oh, no.
Buddy, why are you like this? Leave me alone. I deserve that kind of hate from you.
Ah, okay. He does things to you. It wasn't his good one though. So that's good.
Thank God. Did you catch that, Sammy?
10 points of slashing damage.
Johnny's Arkin was showing.
Was it?
He does some things to you.
Okay.
He does a thing to you. You will get the
Very
thing.
happy to see you today. Yep.
Guys, yes, Archon, my Goliath, was Russian for in a game that we played in, and I had so much fun playing him with that
He was
thick
very fun to
accent.
Dungeon Master for sure. Was a
All
great
right,
character.
guys. So that's that. That's that guy. Noelia, you got this one thing that's barely hanging on right now. It wants to die. Please kill it.
I will Eldritch Blast it.
The Blackstein of Eldritch
17.
hits, and it dies. Because don't roll a -1.
Yeah.
All right, so yes, the other shadow falls. Oh.
And then I will use my movement to run down the hall towards the living room, I guess.
Okay, no, it's going after the Grey Dogs. Okay, nice. I can live with this.
I rolled for that. I will say, behind the scenes, Noelia rolled against Blue, but Blue won.
Oh, lovely.
So she is not going after the Grey Dogs.
Uh,
She is going back to where the box is in her mind.
Got it. Okay, we are back at the top of the order. Winnie.
Stab this
Oh,
guy.
stabbing him.
I'm stabbing him, man. I gotta go down fighting and angry. Okay. 19 to hit, Mr.
19
Warforged.
hits.
That's my dagger. Ooh, max damage. Ooh, 9.
And the Warforge at you apparently cut some type of like fuel line going up his femoral leg, like hit a femoral Warforged artery, and it just spews like an undead sludgy oil, and it just falls to the ground. You guys only have a few seconds because you can see all of these undead things starting to come a little bit closer. What are you doing?
Pulling Bartleby down into the basement with his blade
the
drawn.
Grabbing
Downstairs.
fucking Winifred and pulling her as I'm getting.
No,
pulled.
I'm like trying to grab the Warforged blade. Like it's his blade. It's his blade.
So yes, you guys go. So you're trying to drag everybody. So there's just a train of bodies being dragged down the stairs right now. Winnie, make me a strength check to see if you can hold on. Bartleby, no check required. I know you can carry Winnie.
Strength check. What's this? Alright, guys, I have no modifier. It's just a straight roll. Here we go.
Oh, you're so lucky to be so strong.
Hey, I rolled a 14!
Yeah, you're actually dragging the Warforged with you. All right, so there's just a chain of bodies falling down the stairs as you're going. And what are you guys doing?
Motioning for Bartleby to take his blade and point at the dead woman and making a stabbing motion.
I'm saying no, use this one!
All right, Bartleby, what are you doing?
I'm stabbing the lady, and I look back at Corbin, and he's nodding, and I just keep stabbing.
All right, guys.
I take some of the blood that's coming out and I put my hand on it and touch the ceiling.
As you see, as Winnie, as you're trying to disassemble this Warforged's blade, Bartleby like slices into Kurla, and as you're pulling the blade off, you see a drop of blood, fresh as if she were alive, drip from her body and touch the floor. And a bright blue light emanates from the wolf's head symbol on the cellar ceiling, shining through the floorboards and filling the house with a vibrant energy. The undead within the cottage that were just breaking through briefly howl in pain before their heads explode, covering nearby surfaces with gore. The undead surrounding the cottage wail fearfully and begin to flee as fast as they can deep into the Mournland's mists. Guys, congratulations. And that, folks, is where we are going to be ending tonight.
You can't do that because the Grey Dogs ran off with our box.
I'm gonna kill my sister. I'm gonna stab her in the face.
All right, guys.
That's so fucking frustrating.
Oh man.
So,
How many explosions do we have exactly? Those are all going on Corvid's kill count there.
Oh, come on, you big dance.
457 at least.
all right, guys. So yes, as this light extends out for a mile in all directions, which is just the opening you need to get out of here, if that makes sense. So, as you guys begin to collect your belongings and begin making your way back to Salvation, a couple of cool things that you get to write down. You have been betrayed by Callie Alrin.
Kill sister. Got it.
Kill sister. So, I need you guys to all write down in your character sheet, stolen artifact. And also write down turned traitor. And here's going to be an interesting thing. I'm not going to even bring this out to Winnie because I know she wants to kill her sister. But you guys all have this thing that you feel like if you could get word to Callie and try to convince her not to do what she did or to take it back, that you might actually make her have second thoughts. So in between this session and the next, if you would like to prepare a sending spell or a letter to Callie to try to convince her, then you may be able to kind of help get that rectified. Other than that, guys, hey, I got a wild idea. Let's level up. What do you say?
Let's do it.
I rolled max health.
Outstanding.
I took the average because I rolled a 3.
I rolled 7.
I rolled a 6.
Corvid is also taking the average because he rolled a 1.
Oh,
Lots of ones tonight.
there have been lots of ones tonight.
There were a lot. There were a lot of ones tonight, guys. Good lord.
A lot of.
All right, guys. So yes, as our heroes begin to make their way back to Salvation, having been betrayed by their friend, we'll have to see what the next session has in store. But all right, guys. So now that you are level 4, if I remember correctly, lots of stuff happens at level 4. Amarak, what is happening to, or Matt, what is happening to Amarak now at level 4?
Well, he is he is choosing to go with a feat, at which point I will be adding Meta Magic Adept. And only one I know for sure that I'm taking is Twin Spell. I still have to decide on the other Meta Magic ability I want to use.
Okay, excellent. Bartleby.
I'm having some trouble with my folder here. Give me just 1 second.
All right.
It's fighting me. This is what happens.
Don't
when
let
you
it
use
win.
Paper.
Don't let it win, sir.
I like paper more than digital. So Bartleby, what did Bartleby get? Bartleby got, like I said, we rolled crappy, so we took the average hit points. We gained 5, 6, 7 of those, which is great. That's awesome. We took a feat as well instead of the skills or the ability points. We took Piercer, allows me to choose to put 1 point into either Dex or Strength. We chose Strength. And when I score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a critical or to a creature, I can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes. And once per turn, when I hit a creature with a thing, I can reroll that damage as well, as long as I'm fighting with my spear.
Excellent.
So it's Bartleby's old programs rebooting after that encounter with Sheer.
Oh, nice. Corvid.
Corvid is going to level up to a 4th level cleric, and we took the average hit points, bring my hit point total to a whopping 35.
Woo!
I'm taking the feat observant, and taking 1 point of wisdom, bringing it from 17 to 18. So now my passive perception at level 4 is 21.
So Corvid sees all.
Sees all-seeing eye of the Raven. I'm also taking the spells, at least for now, Hold Person, and where was that? Prayer of Healing.
Nice.
That's a good one.
Noelia.
I got I rolled a 6 for my hit points, so with my constitution that now brings me up to 36 hit points.
Excellent.
Practically a tank now.
Yeah, she's a solid warlock. All right.
Which is good because she fights like a tank, unfortunately. She got a new cantrip, so she took Blade Ward to hopefully help with some of that damage she's taken.
Excellent.
So she has 6 now, and because we've been styling the quarry patron kind of like a fae with the archfey background, she took Fey Touched as her feat, so she also gets Dissonant Whispers and Misty Step for free.
Nice.
Forever.
Very nice. All right.
Yeah. Oh, and Crown of Madness.
Oh.
One new spell, because that Fey Touch also gave her an additional point of charisma that just bumped her up to +5.
Outstanding. Woo! All right. And then Winnie.
Yeah, so I rolled a big 8 on my d8, so I have 36 hit points as the Artificer.
Nice.
And I get some 2 more spell slots, so I picked Goodberry, because I feel like we need it. And Identify.
Also.
That seems like an important spell.
Also solid.
And I also took a feat, and this is just for you, Johnny. I took Keen Mind.
That's the number of friends he's got.
That's the number of friends that I have now.
Which puts my intelligence at a whopping 20.
Yeah, I know. I know it does. And there you go, guys. That's
And now I'm super smart.
this is Turnabout as fair play, guys, because again,
Yes.
I see, here's the fun thing, guys. In Allie's game that she runs, I get to be a player in that one. And however, I took not only the Keen Mind feat, I also took the Observant feat as well. I make Allie's life hard, so it's awesome
Busted.
Allie has to write down everything she says.
because I remember it all. Well, guys, hey, for those of you at home, thank you very much for watching. And again, I have 1 vote for Winnie. If there are any other viewers, and again, who did you enjoy watching today? But let's hear from the players themselves. Matt, who was your MVP of the session?
Difficult. I'm gonna go with Noelia because of her roleplay with Callie and her rolling to decide if she was gonna chase after.
I love it. All right, so that's a vote for Noelia. Bartleby.
I gotta go with my boy Corvid. Passing each other on the stairs was just good television. I really
Nice.
enjoyed that.
All right, Corvid.
I gotta go with Bartleby. His tripping balls makes the attempt to save the entire party interesting, to say the least.
I feel useless. So
Excellent.
Thank you.
Noelia.
I'm gonna say Corvid for his pantomime.
Excellent. And Winnie.
I Corbin, just because I liked my little moment of sitting there with him, singing him a song while he
Pretty
was
bird.
unconscious.
There you go. All right, well, Corbin,
Songbird.
take a point of inspiration.
I promise I will roll better on the next inspiration. Let me
Cool.
interrupt you there real quick, Johnny.
Sure.
Everybody, I know Sammy's already done it, but Cam, Matt, Allie, make sure you guys message Leah Plurdon. She's got questions to ask you about the stream that she's gonna do when she paints the figures.
Oh yes, and we will hopefully be seeing some cool.
Johnny, you too. I think she's painting your guy as well.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
Johnny's got
Oh, Leah put it on for that one. Red's the deepest of red. That is the color for his vest.
Yes. All right, guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Tune in next week, and if you missed any of our stream, be sure to check us out on YouTube. We'll have that up on Sunday, just because I've got another group playing Oracle of War, and I don't like to spoil it for them too early. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to tune in next week. As Corvid reminded everyone, hey, I think clocks are changing, so keep that in mind. But otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you all next week. Hope you have a great night. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Yo.
guys.